respect, though.
Segan, maybe, on this particular topic, hello, welcome aboard. Today's show, or this evening's show here in Australia is Death, Lies and Egos. That's the topic. Welcome aboard. So we've got a good little panel in, no viewers yet, but and we're missing the co-host, Spat the Dummy.
Unfortunately, he was eaten by a bear, and it's very tragic. And we're going to start a Kickstarter for him to for his memory, so we can pay for his funeral. It's really tragic.
He's sitting out there pissed off. I've just spotted him skulking around.
What, Luke Dog?
Yeah.
Get him on here.
Oh, I'm trying to, but he might be angry.
Whatever. Who cares? Luke Dog's awesome.
Of course he is.
Yeah. So let's start out with some stuff.
Okay, go Seger. Take the floor.
So there was obviously a Monday Night Football game that happened. Obviously, Rob doesn't really pay attention to football.
Yeah, correct.
Even though you should. Okay. I don't even care if you're from Australia. NFL is a great sport. Yeah. We literally saw the Baltimore Ravens pretty much. Their season's done. There's nothing more to say. I don't know where they go from here. Do you get rid of people like Joe Flacco? Do they upgrade their wide receivers? That's the biggest question that that should be had. It's unfortunate what happened with that, but let's move on from that. So obviously, Rob, you've had some trolls in your life over the last day. You want to talk about it?
No. Yeah, all right. I'll fill up while we wait for Lukey to recover from his butthurtedness. So basically a whole group of internet bullies are swarming around me. The herd size is getting bigger all the time. And what they do is they basically persecute, bully me, and do all manner of disturbing things. And not that I'm disturbed, I just go on with the flow. And so that's what's been happening. See, it's been very interesting because as the heat on the troll pot goes up, what happens is they get more and more careless and provide more and more evidence.
Do you think the trolling started based on they don't agree on your opinions, or they have a different version of views? How did this all start?
Well, it's pretty simple, really, when you think about it. I mean, at the time, the way it started, I came to promote my book on the internet, and unfortunately, I wasn't aware that people would gather together and create these coalitions just for entertainment, and then they would attack victims, bully victims. So that was the basic catalyst to start it. But I lost my train of thought. But there's no, I lost it. It'll come back.
I hope it does.
Yeah.
I hope it does. That happens to me all the time. I'll be got a really good point, and then I'll just go, and I'll be like, damn it. I have to wing it for a couple seconds, and then I'll come back. I'll be that's it. But people wouldn't even know because I could just keep it going.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, Rose. It's actually not only related, because I thought, because it just sort of started happening a little bit recently with me, say about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I thought, oh golly, maybe you're peaking and you're losing a bit of functionality.
No, it just means you have a lot. I just know a lot of information, so sometimes it takes a couple of seconds to go through the Rolodex and be like, I know I have a good point, but I have to think about the point. But I just jumped the gun, you know what I mean? That's all.
Yeah, I do. What seems to work for me, so I've learned that it's stuck in the Rolodex, so it's still there. What works for me is just asking the person that asked the initial question to repeat it. Mm. So you only need 1 or 2 words and bingo, I've got it again when I'm up and running. Yeah.
Yeah, that helps.
Hey?
That always helps when you ask them to repeat it. Yeah.
Well, the whole thing, Rose, is very specific. It's just so tightly organised, this reality that we live in. Quite a phenomenon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I have a different sort of description, but we still end up at the same point. So, you know, that's an important thing for the atheist movement to fucking recognise.
Oh man, they're a bunch of
I can't even talk about the atheists, but let's move on.
bunch of. That's what they are. They're a bunch of. Fucking coconut heads.
Well, it's absolutely true, though. I mean, you know,
I don't like coconuts though, so I don't even want to compare them to coconut head.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good, David.
Something I don't like.
We'll compare them to black licorice. That's what they are.
That's gross.
What? Well,
that's what they are. Gross. Like.
Let me get gross.
Black. Hey, they're black licorice breath. Ooh.
There we go. No, tuna breath. There we go.
Ew, tuna breath? Onion breath. No, garlic.
Oh, that's the worst. Onion breath is the worst. Okay.
It is. No, you know what's really bad? You ever stood next to somebody and they're not eating anything, but they're like sweating garlic. It's coming out their pores. The garlic.
Oh.
It's just, yeah, it's like their body is just oozing garlic.
Is that like dehydrated people with garlic?
Nah, dude, I don't know. I was on the bus, and this guy standing over me, and all I could smell is it was coming out of his pores. It was so gross. I don't know.
Alcohol breath is pretty bad too, especially when like you're quitting alcohol, but you didn't drink enough water, and it's literally going through your pores.
No, like if you've been drinking. And then, like, you haven't bathed, like, maybe in a day or two. You ever smell those drunk guys? It's just, It's like that, old beer smell. Ugh. It's gross. Yeah, that's what atheists are to me, all those things.
but the reality is, you know, from the perfect spiritual position, they are the ego nature, or, you know, the bad wolf, or whatever you want to label it with. And they are precisely that. So, you know, in the duality concept where we've got good and evil, they are dead set on the evil side of the equation. Absolutely. And the reason for that is they carry a false idea about reality in their brain. So they come up with solutions to the religious question, but they're not the correct solutions. So, and I know that specifically because I could push any atheist into cognitive dissonance, remembering that cognitive dissonance is this idea that you have a faulty idea about reality in your head, and it's then confronted by the true reality, and that's the trigger to start the fight-flight response. So my aim is to try and engage, and so I had a hangout earlier, basically saying Jesus versus the idiot or something silly, whatever. The atheist, the silly atheist. So I hope it starts to generate interest. What I intend to do is every chance I get is to sort of say that there's not an atheist that can beat me in a debate, and I intend to try and prove that. So now, what I want to talk about is death, lies, and ego. Now, Rose, I know that I might not be in sync with you, but I think if we look beyond the beginning points of our theology, just look at the outcomes, I think we should be pretty closely aligned, I hope. So, death. Now, so this is the Gospel of Thomas, which is the Gospel of Thomas Jesus version, your version of Jesus. The opening stanza says that you'll lose the fear of death, and that's actually held in other disciplines across the world. Oh, okay. Sorry. John Pitt says, my girlfriend's right? My girlfriend's right next to me. Oh, okay. I'm at her place. Okay. Well, don't tell me too many details. And wasn't gonna turn down the perfect opportunity. Oh dear. Hang on, wait a minute. Let me read it. Opportunity to. What's no? You said read it, not out loud. Oh, okay. What then? Not that stupid. Yeah, what? 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 What do you want me to do? Oh, hang on. Okay, so. Jeez. Okay. Anyway, John Pitts is having his first kiss. Lovely stuff.
All right. That is beautiful. Congratulations to you, John Pitts. Seriously.
Well, it is, because he's an enlightened one. The enlightened story is that we know true love. That's the only love we know.
It is the only love we know.
Hello. Huh? What? Yeah.
Except for my 3 engagements.
Oh. Well, see, that's what an ego will do to you. You'll end up bloody in and out of relationships. Not much fun.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not going to lie to that.
Now, John Pitts has just said, because I think he's found love at 14. He says, we enlightened to the brim. Yeah. That's
but he's like, as I said, take your time, bruh. Don't go too deep into it yet, man. You're still young. You're like 14.
He knows. All right. Yeah, it's cool. The enlightened folks know stuff. They know what's right and wrong already. We don't have to tell them stuff like that. He's just celebrating his relationship. He's, young love. All right.
Congrats, man. Get a root beer, for real. You deserve it.
Now, so, Death...
I'm doing a test. Do you guys mind helping me for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, I need to know if these headphones, if you guys can hear me from them. Not these ones, because I'm going to change to some new ones, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But these headphones work so well.
I know, but my friend needs to use them. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, that's right, JP. That's right.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, you sound bad.
Sounds good? Okay, cool.
Yeah, and congrats on your first kiss, JP. Yeah, I'm proud of you, man. Best of luck, man.
Yeah, kiss, JP, from all the team here at Luke Dog and Rob Central. Oh, sorry, and Rose Central as well. And we're a team now. Everybody here at the Central Hub.
Dave,
my name. Yeah.
Rob's Hub.
No, it's not mine. We're all in line. One mind. One God.
My mind.
Legit, man. Good luck, man. Seriously, I'm proud of you, man. Like, it's nice to experience first true love, man. That's awesome.
So that's how you lose. We're going to find out. Good thinking. Learn that the hard way. Thanks, guy. Oh, okay. So there's been early or little trips and turns. That's okay, mate.
Okay, since Josh Pitts explained already how you guys just get, I'm going to explain how I got mine.
Okay, go ahead, Sega. This is
it should be fun. So, I actually met her. I remember I was like 16, 15, and I went on I went to an AIM chat room.
Sorry, Slide the Phones. Oh, sorry, just need to apologise. Slide the Phones. I spoke for him, apparently. I can't remember.
It's okay, Rob. I will never forgive you, but it's okay.
Okay, please proceed, Sega.
All right. Yeah, I'm just letting you know I will never forgive you for this, dude. I will hate you for the rest of my life. Just kidding.
We don't hate in this room.
Yeah, no, for real.
Hating's for trolls.
I actually went on an AIM chat room, and randomly, I was looking at my friend on it, and she told me about her friend, and Yeah, all of a sudden I met her. Like, we went to a mall, and it was like the coolest time ever. And like, randomly went to the parking lot when we like legit had our first kiss and everything. It was like legit the first time I ever had one. I was in high school. It's like, wait, this is my first kiss. I'm like in a freaking parking lot at a mall. It was crazy. It was actually really awesome. And but then we broke up 2 weeks later.
Oh no! Got a try.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was the one who was actually dumped, which is shocking. Because every other relationship, I was the one who broke up because I have commitment issues. But no, like,
hang on a second. Tell me about commitment issues. And the viewer count is rising. We're at 5 viewers.
It's just mostly based on the aspect of like, yeah, I think it was the aspect because like that relationship was so bad. Because it was my first love, and like it was like it just ended so bad. I just never trusted anyone, and I didn't let anyone ever get too close to me for a while.
Okay. Hang on a minute. I understand. Now, the important life lesson here, or at least, yeah, no, I think it's valid, and Rose will smack me around the head if I get it wrong.
No, John Pitts, you're doing fine, by the way. John Pitts, you're, yeah, seriously, the way you're doing it is a lot better than how I did, so you're fine. Like, enjoy your relationship, for real.
No, he's cool, he'll be fine. Now, you cannot blame or you cannot hold accountable any externalities. You know, it's always going to be about you. So an enlightened person, it plays a straight bat, and if they meet another person of the same, you know, everything will go quite well. If they run into someone that's got a bit of an ego thing, well, sure, that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. And
I'm not going to lie to you.
No, that's okay. It worries me when you say that.
No, I did have a bit of ego, unfortunately, and well, it did cost me a relationship or the last.
You notice the title of our hangout, so it's Death, Lies, and Egos. Well, if you've got no ego, there is no lie. There just simply isn't. Can't work that way. Egos and lies go hand in hand. So if you have an ego, then lies follow.
The sad nothing to do with ego at times.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Don't worry. I'm not trying to kick your ass.
Tell you about my entire relationship history, man. Live on your show, man.
Yeah. Well, if you don't want to do it, just say so. We'll stop immediately.
No, we'll do it. I don't really care.
Tiger bears his bottom to the world.
No. Like, to be honest with you, if you're not perfectly honest with everything, like, in the world, like, then you're nothing. You know what I mean? You need to be free, man. You know?
Oh, yeah. Freedom's good.
I have no regret.
Anyway, hang on to you. So, when you have a relationship issue, it's really, 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 really important that you actually take some time to see where accountability and responsibility lies for the bust-up.
Absolutely.
And it's important that you actually do it as close to the point or event as possible. And, you know, I'd even recommend you just go away from, you know, the turmoil for a minute and just contemplate. Because you're at risk, right, and this segues into our theme for tonight, Death, Lies and Ego. You're at risk, right, of loading on board some false information. And in your case, what I heard was you did exactly that. You took on board, yes, you did, took on board some false information, and then you accepted that as the new reality. And that is that you would, you know, solve the problem by avoiding whatever it was. So what we need to do now, what I need to know is, in the bust-up, can you just talk about...
At the mall thing, no, we kissed, we hugged, and all that stuff.
Oh, wow.
And I felt like, you know, it was like, it was my first kiss, and it meant, like, the world to me.
Yeah.
And then I just felt she used me.
Okay, hold it. Devil's in the detail, so you've got to examine each step in the process. So what you're saying is you felt like she used you.
Oh no, she blatantly told me.
What, that she used you?
Yeah, because
So
we were allegedly that friend thing. And then, like, yeah, you know what it's like when you're like 16, 15. You know.
Nah, I don't. Too long, too far back.
Yeah, like no.
I knew you were gonna say that, Rob. I knew you were gonna say no.
I know
too long.
that you knew.
Bros, you know.
Are we
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, I was kind of like, you meet this person, and it's like your friend of a friend, and you spend time in the world. You feel like it's the most romantic time in the world. You talk to her a lot online. You meet her, you meet up a couple times. She kisses you, whatever. You feel like, you really do like her, and then she just breaks your heart.
Now, hang on, wait a minute. Yeah. But wait a minute. What I'm wondering, see, one of the major problems that, who's that dude?
Who's that dude?
Oh, dude, Rose, this is Danny, a guy called Danny. He's just showed up lately.
Wait, Denny?
Yeah, he doesn't look like an enlightened dude.
Oh, I thought it was the Denny.
He's sort of like...
no, Benny, I get that mixed up.
He said he wants to apologize first.
Oh, okay, go ahead, Danny.
Aw.
Dude, like, you got me so hyped. I thought Benny was coming on.
For being white? What the fuck?
Dude, Benny is awesome.
I've never heard that shit.
I'm sorry. I'm so like, Benny's coming on.
Okay.
Oh dear. That's coming out of the bloody blue. This guy's interesting, isn't he? Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to hold my firework torch now, like from when Benny shows up.
I think we better get the barricades put up. You can't say that shit, Danny.
Dude, you can't do that to me and like have someone with the same rhyme name as Benny and like expect me not to be excited. I'm like, wait, Benny? No, you can't do that to me, man. That's unfair. Benny's the man.
Danny.
I don't know. I don't want to eat there, man. Dude, let's go to McDonald's or something.
No, don't go to McDonald's. That's evil. Don't ever eat at McDonald's.
Much better. Denny's is for like senior citizens, and it's scary.
I'd rather eat there than McDonald's.
Well, they do have good eggs, from what I heard.
I could find something. Even a fucking fruit bowl. I can find something better than McDonald's.
Danny says he only eats at KFC. What do we think about KFC, guys?
Oh, KFC is awesome. Are you kidding me? KFC is freaking boss. I'm sorry. I don't really know what they do with their chicken.
KFC is disgusting. Ugh, so gross.
Do not ruin KFC for me. I swear to God.
It's disgusting. It's greasy. It has everything tastes the fucking same. The fucking chicken is fucking stacked with steroids and antibiotics and fucking made in slaughterhouses where they just shit and piss all over each other.
But when
I would not eat at KFC, dude. That's fucking gross. Oh, and their mashed potatoes are instant potatoes. Their gravy is instant instant gravy made from a fucking powder. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking gross.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the mashed potatoes is instant potatoes. Instant potatoes. Take instant potatoes, a box kind, and you pour it, and you have to add water. Okay, and then you want your gravy. You take the gravy package, you rip it open, and it's powder, and you add water, and you make the gravy. That's what mashed potatoes from KFC is.
I like instant potatoes, but like KFC overpriced.
From KFC? That's disgusting. No.
Yeah.
No.
You know what's sad about this? First you ruined KFC, then you ruined my hope of Benny coming on here right now. Seriously,
Don't
this is
even
the
get me
worst show
started on
ever.
Taco Bell.
This is the worst show ever. Worst show in
I
history.
do not eat fast food. I do not eat fast food.
No, I'm sorry. First you ruined my love of fast food, then you ruined my hope of Benny coming on the show.
But it's true.
I know, like, stop breaking my heart.
Stop
Jesus.
breaking my heart.
I know.
Sorry, Sega. Can I mend your book?
Guys, I want to point out something. It's pretty important when we're in these sort of discussion groups. Now,
So
what
Sega, is this your last show?
I know. I can't even say that in most venues here. That's the problem.
Good read there, Rose. What I say?
I know. I mean, I even did that to him on Skype.
Now, see ya. What we were doing was we're having an inquiry into your relation sort of thing, and it's really going extremely well. But I think cognitive dissonance started to kick in, right, with you because you were starting to think, oh shit, where's this going? That sort of stuff. And the attention from your point of view drifted away from the discussion, and we started to well away from the topic. And that is, now I'm not saying that's happened here, but I just want to share that observation.
Actually, I would love to continue my whole entire relationship.
No, I understand.
Okay, so where are you trying to go with this, Rob? Are you trying to help him with his love life when he's a teenager?
Yeah, in a sense I am actually. It's always for me. See, the only problem humans have is ego. Hang on, hold the fort.
Speaking of ego, that was quick timing.
Oh my God, yes.
Rightio.
Seriously, right on time, right on cue.
Oh, please bring him on the show.
He knew he couldn't go against all of us. Come on. He's really asking for trouble then.
Oh, damn. Come back, Bulldog. Come back.
Wait, he left? You didn't kick him?
No.
He can't deal with us. He's not a bulldog. He's a chihuahua.
Dude, the second he saw that afro. So I will tell you about something that happened 2 years later. So I took some time off.
Hang on, dude. 1 second.
Oh, JP said, I don't ask people for advice on having a girlfriend. I just go with it. YOLO, bitches.
Josh Pitts, you are the effing man.
There you go, talking in slang again.
I am so glad I adopted you as my son, Josh.
Yeah, but...
I mean, John. Whatever.
You don't even know his
I'll figure it
name.
out later. Whatever is I'll figure it out, man. I didn't read the card yet. Jesus.
I'll figure it out later.
Rose, this is a 14-year-old dude. And what he did while he was doing that, he quickly as lightning, right? He's out here on Bulldog's case.
Oh, let me see.
See, my son agrees. Don't worry, John. Don't worry, John. I won't let that happen again.
He said to Bulldog, "Come back, man."
Oh.
So he's enlightened.
Yeah, he might be.
Yeah, he might be. He is be.
I don't know. I think John's the perfect son for me. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think he'll raise you real nice.
I will. Okay, John. Are you catching up with your schoolwork?
Yeah.
Maybe Bulldog doesn't have nothing to say unless he pastes and copies.
Attaboy. I'm so proud of him. I should get him something, like a PS4 or something.
The only way he talks is through copy and paste, dude. He keeps fucking trolling in chats.
He drinks tea. I'm so proud of him. That's so healthy for you. I'm glad you're staying up those Mountain Dews.
Hey, can I say come to Mama Rose?
He's my son, crap him. You can't have him. He's mine.
Come to Mama Rose? Oh, God, you already said it.
Well, you know.
No. I'm sorry.
He's
John
gonna like
is
that
my
one.
Son. He will only
That was
be
great.
with
Thanks,
me.
Rob.
Do you agree, John? You're like
Really
I'm
salivating.
your son. What?
Hey, look what he's saying.
He said you tried to set him up. Okay, well, you can come in and tell us. Don't I go bitch where we have to read your chat. Only fucking JP and Diploma 5 gets away with that.
Don't worry, John.
And maybe White
I'm a
Guilt.
good dad, dude. Don't worry about it, man.
And maybe Benny and other people. It's not you.
Dude, look at my afro. Wouldn't you want that for a dad?
There he is. The missing man, Luke Dog.
I don't know. He's posting songs in the old chat room.
Let Luke Duck do what Luke Duck does. That's all.
Okay, John Pitt says people always confuse the Josh. I'm like, dude, I'm John, not Josh. Yep, I drink tea. Not a big fan. Coffee, no. Dear God, no. Poison, prison, death by snakes. Oh, is that his rap?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so. No, I will raise you as
No,
a son, man.
Luke would never get kicked. If Luke ever got kicked, no, that'd be all bad.
If Luke Dog got kicked, there would be riots on the streets, man. For real.
Fuck
No,
yeah.
Luke didn't get kicked.
No, he
What
didn't.
happened was I was slow in unmuting him, so I'm just wondering whether he's a bit pissed by it.
He lost his patience.
He's taking me time right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
John, I got you 5 PS4s just for you.
All right, now Sega. Sega.
Sega's talking to us.
What did he say? Hello, Sega. Hello.
It sounded like he said I got 5 Xbox games here.
Here's the man of the moment, the co-star of the Luke Dog Robbie show. Show in broadcast.
Oh, he already has a PS4. He doesn't want an Xbox.
Fine. I'll get him 8 new games. Anything for my son. I want him to learn.
8 new PlayStation 4 games. I want him to learn. Grand Theft Auto. Call of Duty.
I'll give him
The Last Days.
Outlast.
Fallout 4.
That Sesame Street game that came out on the streets.
Oh God. What's that? That sounds like ecstasy or something.
No, the new Sesame Street game on the street, we had to learn how to rap. It's a tough life.
I think there's a big moment coming from Luke Dog. I can sense it. Here it comes.
Yep. I already have
Come on,
PlayStation
Luke
4
Dog.
and
Oh my God,
Xbox
Luke
One.
The show.
Oh God, no. Give me Minecraft till be occupied for hours. Oh yeah, I play
Okay,
Minecraft.
I'll get you Minecraft, son. Will you finally?
But that's
accept me to be your
Xbox
father?
360. That's Xbox 360.
No,
not
it's on
PlayStation
PS4 as well.
I haven't seen it on PS4.
Okay, I'll get you it. Will you accept me to be your father? That's the question, John.
He used to go on by the right name.
Yes! Yes, you did. Yes.
He said fuck no, weirdo.
No, he said no. He said yay.
How?
No, he said yay. Yes, I'll get
No,
you
he's
Minecraft.
saying yay about getting Minecraft.
Yes, I'll get you Minecraft if you will be my father. I mean, I'm sorry, if you will.
Looks like somebody has daddy issues.
Oh, are you right? I think he's dying.
Father,
Hand him on the back.
Oh my God, I'm so pissed. Oh shit. He said, Dad, are you on drugs? Oh, Dad, hey, that's a start.
Yes. Okay, I'll take it, son. Accept me as your father, and I'll get you Minecraft.
He said, Dad, are you on drugs? He calls you Dad.
JP, he's trying to kill
I'm not on drugs. I'm in the moment. Son, accept me as your father. That's all I'm asking. I'll get you Minecraft.
Police, my dad is smoking weed. Help.
Come on,
I'm extremely hyper. I drank like
What's fun over here?
I literally drank 6 cans of Diet Mountain Dew over the last like 8 hours.
Why? What's wrong with you? You're not on drugs.
I don't know. Maybe I feel like Jerry the King Lawler from WWE or something.
That Diet Mountain Dew is just like fucking drinking cyanide.
I don't care.
And it also has aspartame, and it causes brain cancer. Never drink diet shit.
Oh crap.
Sorry.
Well, Diet Right doesn't have it though.
Yeah, all diet has aspartame.
No, Diet Right doesn't. It actually has, what is that?
Check it.
Suckering or something?
Sir, it's still the same thing. If it's not aspartame, then it's a fake sugar that's man-made chemicals that causes brain cancer.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Well, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Rolls.
Starts with the S. The other one you're talking about starts with the S.
Yeah, sucrose?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay, well, it's been fun being your co-host, Rose. But unfortunately, I'd rather be more hyper on caffeine than drinking alcohol or anything like that.
You said what?
I'd rather be hyper on caffeine.
You say what?
What?
You know what? I'll just switch to regular coffee so I don't die in the next show.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you just take it easy there, dude.
No, seriously, I literally love diet soda. I'm like addicted to it, but no, I will go to regular coffee again. But no, son. Well, now I have another son, so it's a tough life.
Hang on, this is just in from John Pitts, from the Pitts. I'm trying so hard not to laugh so I don't wake up. He's love of his life. But I'm failing.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it. Instead of stop it, stop it.
Stop it. Ooh, stop what?
See, diet stuff is fucking disgusting. See, your son's already telling you.
See, this is a problem, son.
See, I think that is going to be your daddy.
See, this is my problem with my son right now. I cannot believe this. To nerve of them.
Now, hang on, pay attention to your son. He's giving you some fatherly advice.
Alright, I'll stop it.
Stop his effing escaping. Stop it, Dad.
Stop it.
Stop it, Dad.
Stop it.
Alright, I'll stop the diet soda for my son. You know, I have a family now, dude. I have a hard life. Okay? You have no idea. You don't know what it's like to raise a son like John Pitts. He's a wonderful son, and he doesn't know secretly I was drinking Diet Mountain Dew in the background. He didn't know. You know, it's a tough life. You know? That aspartame, I didn't know there was a drug in it. It's not my fault.
Gasp, Dad, how dare you. Evil.
I'm not evil, son. I just had problems, and I wanted to stay awake, and I didn't want the calories from the regular sugar.
Evil.
I'll tell you what, son. Will you feel better?
Stop it.
Will you feel better if I just drink regular coffee? Will it be okay if I drink tea? How about that? If I just okay. We'll drink tea. We'll drink tea, and we'll be a happy family. Agreed?
Not the tea.
No. We're getting good tea. Son. Okay, then yes. Hugs my son. Yes, we're a family.
Wow. Look at that family bonding, and you saw it live here on the Luke Dog Show.
Decaf tea is worthless. No, you got to get some type of caffeine tea. That's like, what's the point of decaf coffee? Like, seriously, what is the point of that? Don't worry, son. Don't worry. I got your back. Now, you better make sure your homework's caught up, though, or else. Wait, hold on a minute. So now we're going to have a problem here. Decaf coffee doesn't taste good unless you have a creamer and sugar in it. Wait, unless it's brewed like normally. Because, like, you ever had those coffee crystals? That is the nastiest crap I've ever had. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Like, to anybody who's watching, you guys ever have those coffee crystals? It's, like, the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, my God.
Come on, Luke Dog. Come back in.
I don't know. I think he's scared.
No, he's never scared. We know.
Dude, he found out that there's a bear coming after him, dude. I don't blame him. Dude, didn't you see that bear that was just on his webcam with the shotgun that he fought off?
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody see this? Am I the only one who saw this? Rose, I can't be crazy here. But no, literally, I saw Luke Dog literally fight off a bear. Like, that's why he wasn't on here. It was scary, man.
Okay, I think it's time to get back onto your sex life. Oh no! And hang on, your son's a little worried about getting onto the set. Hey, but young man, you probably know. You may know more. Oh, you don't care. That's right. You're sorted. Oh bloody hell! It's been a berry, dude. Rob, you're selfless. Policy will destroy humanity. How do you feel? Yeah, pretty good. You've missed the word. It's unselfish.
John, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you of being my son, dude. You have no idea. Love you, bro.
Yeah. Come on, share the love, son. All right.
Good enough for me.
Cool. He just gave you the modern, contemporary word for love. Cool.
Then I will probably never talk to him again after this.
No, he sounds like a very mature son that you've got here. Papa, Daddy, Seeger, Grass, Geek.
No, we're never talking again after this conversation. This is my last call. Wait, no, I can't say that. Benny isn't here. Dang it.
Well, where is Benny? It'd be good if he could visit. It really
I don't
would.
know.
But he might. Who knows? He might be anywhere.
He might have been mean to orange juice. I don't know.
Now he's not. It turns out they were doing a campaign that Benny was J-Dub. He's not. I know for sure now.
Don't worry, son. I'm not going anywhere. Come over here, hug.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Dude, we were just having a full house moment. What the heck, bro?
Yeah, full house was cool on that phone. Danny Tanner.
Welcome back.
Early Danny Tanner.
Oh.
A bad comedian, too. A horrible comedian. Horrible. Worse that.
Yeah, he is.
He is. He really is. I'm not joking. Go look up anything from... No, actually, don't. Do yourself a favor. Don't look up Danny Tanner. Or whatever, Bob Saget, whatever the fuck his name is. And you know what? America's Funniest Home Videos or whatever he hosted, the videos were funny, but he wasn't funny.
Bro, you're ruining the family moment, bro.
I liked Full House, but that's...
Well, me and him are having a full house moment right now. Me and John, father and son.
We should be the crowd and go, aww, do, do, do,
Now, John Pitts, he's the son of Seeger. The internet son of Seeger.
Yes, father and son.
And Luke, you're his uncle.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I have no family. I am alone.
Yeah. No.
I walk a lonely road.
No. We just recruited family.
I walk alone. No, I'm alone. I'm sorry, guys. I'm the lone wolf from YouTube.
Oh, dear. All right, now, back on track. We're discussing tonight
Lone wolf.
death, lies, and egos, but we're going to start with Seeger's sex life.
No, we're not going to discuss this anymore. I am done with this. I already have a son, man. I don't need this.
Yeah, he's got a son. He's got another son. He's got a look out for and shit. So I mean, we can't expect him to have too much time to do other stuff. He's got to worry about his kids.
Exactly. I have two. I have Dylan and John. It's a tough life.
You know what's weird? Rob has a son that actually lives with him, and he doesn't even take him fishing. Like right now, his son is out there wandering the streets doing crack cocaine, crystal meth with his girlfriend, and Rob's over here going, "What? You guys want to know how to make the world better? Well, listen to me. Well, maybe your son should start listening to you. Maybe you should take him fishing."
No, I'm taking my son John to a baseball game.
Nice. See, he's an offline dad. You're an in-house dad. You should be way more. You should take your son to a baseball game. Or wait, you're in Australia. Take him to a Aussie game.
Cricket match.
Yeah, Aussie game. That's what it is.
Or Aussie rules football.
I'm taking him to a baseball game. Then I'll take him to Dairy Queen after.
And get him a flurry. You gotta give him a flurry.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. No, that's McDonald's, bro.
Whatever. McFlurry.
McDonald's.
McDonald's. I thought a flirt or a blizzard. I'm thinking from DQ.
Anything you want, son. I'll take you to a hockey game.
Yeah. Now, I want to point out a couple of things because.
What are you gonna point out? Someone should point out your eating problem because you are eating very heavily.
Anything
very heavily.
All right.
Speaking of very heavily, Rob, is that belly?
Sorry, I just got to have something to eat. What was the question?
Oh, you gotta go get food again? Okay, go get food.
I got it. Sandra brought some in.
Rob, are you weighing 285 pounds yet?
We deal in kilos. I think I'm about 90, 80, 86, 87 kilos.
Okay, so that's gotta be pretty huge in America. What does that say in American terms?
Hang on, I'll get the conversion.
Man, you being as smart as you are, I thought you would knew everything.
Well, I do know lots.
80, so I'm gonna say it's at least 3 times because kilos are way different. So I'm gonna say you're probably 285 pounds.
Son, will you add me on Google Plus and Facebook and Twitter? Come on, son.
No, I don't want my son. No, I don't want my son to see what I write on Twitter. No, like I want to be a top.
Okay, 87 kilograms.
I'm not going to say what White Guilt said.
Is 13.7 stone. So somehow I think I got the wrong conversion.
Wait. Which way is this? This could be really creepy the other way around.
Weight of stones, man. We need weight. Pounds.
I don't trust my son anymore.
Why? What's happened? I can sense emotion.
You want your PORN collection. I'm like,
Okay, here, I got it. Oh, sorry.
285 pounds.
Now, 87 kilograms is 191.802.
Oh, in your shirt, yeah.
there's a
you're not fat though. I thought you were like a faggot the way you're always eating, right? Always. Like every 20 minutes, he's got food.
This White Guilt guy ruined my life, man. He ruined my relationship with my son.
Mm-hmm.
I heard he went to. I heard he joined the army. This is. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna worry about him every day for the rest of my life.
Rob, he has his own son over there doing who knows what, Crystal, man.
Well, hang on. We need to sort out his love life.
Okay.
My love life is fine. I have a girlfriend, dude.
Yeah, I know. But the track record's not good, and there's a pattern there. We need to make sure that you fix it. Hey, look. We're a bit close to the Miss Rose then. Hey, look. Just turn sideways and give Miss Rose a kiss.
What?
What?
Moving on.
Why don't you go fishing with your son and tell him you love him instead of talking to us every night? How about that?
Ooh.
How about that?
Dude.
That's why he ain't read your book. He don't even know you. Why would he want to learn about what you think on, your beliefs if he don't even know his own daddy?
Yeah, but
you're just like Eminem versus Haley.
He got sick of me talking about it all the time, so there's no way Nani's going to buy it.
He got sick of you because you didn't know how to connect with him. Now, here's why we're here to help you, Rob. We're going to learn. No. This is going to be about Rob and his son, Benny, connecting as a father and a son should. Now, look, you guys ain't got much longer. But with your eating habits, you're going to have high cholesterol. You're going to end up dying soon. You need to go ahead. You need to get with your son and tell him you love him. And you need to let him know, no matter what. And if he doesn't know by the end of this day, that proves how much you really love him. Because you didn't try.
Well, thanks thanks, Luke Dog, for caring, but I promise you, and I don't tell lies, everything's fine here.
Mm-hmm. That's why you could barely even talk to you last night live. We're away.
You know.
You just talked like you were strangers. Hey, that's my son. Hey, son, how you been? And he's like, oh, hey, Dad. Whoa, this is weird. You know, and then you guys have this whole awkward thing, and then when I asked him if he read your book or not, he's like, no. I said, why not? And he goes, because I don't even know my dad. Why would I want to read his book? Now, granted, he did say it in those words.
Luke, add in this factor. What if he's enlightened?
What if he's unenlightened and his daddy failed him?
No, what if he's enlightened? What does that do to your read?
Well, then he would have read your book.
No, if he's enlightened, you don't need the book.
You are his dad. If my dad ever wrote anything, my dad one time wrote a drunken tape of him talking. I would listen to it because it was my dad. And it was a lot of nonsense, whatever. But I'm saying, you wrote a book. You're an author, man. You got a hardcover motherfucker with pages in it, and your kid sees it every day. He probably puts stuff over that book, you know, uses it for a coaster for his cup or something.
Well, anyway, Luke, what happened was the kids got sick of me saying it, and the topic's not something. No, hang on.
That's how big of a genius he is. That's how big of a genius he is. He doesn't have to read the book. He already knows.
Boom.
Well, actually, whoa, hold the phone.
Benny, speaking of Benny.
Oh
Look
my
who
God.
bounced in here.
We were talking about him when we were talking about Rob.
Oh, but John will call him Uncle Benny. But you have to beg him to be your father.
Wow.
That was quick. Uncle Benny. Just automatic.
No. We're officially father and son now. We made up.
Okay.
After he found out the horrific past.
He thought you was getting weird.
What?
Benny, where the heck you been?
Well, so let's not talk about it. Anyways, let's move on. Benny!
Now, Jay. Oh, okay. John, dude, you're not allowed to kick people. Otherwise, I won't give you the controls.
Dude, I want to...
You get John controls that guy?
Well, he's enlightened. Oh, he's run away. Oh, and hang on.
Can I go run and hug my son, please?
Benny kicked him. Oh dear, Benny, go look after him.
Your son's gone, man. He left.
He loves us. We don't want to disappoint him. We might, because he's a genius. He might start World War III.
I have to go hug my son. I'll be right back.
Yeah, all right, mate. Appreciate
Hey, Benny, hey, Rob, are you gonna go hug your son, Benny?
He's not here.
Where is he?
He's in his own flat with his girlfriend.
Flap, see another word. Weird.
I'll hug Benny later.
He's in his own flap. What does that mean? House?
Apartment.
Okay, thank you. Because you ain't using Australian words. We're not Australian.
Well, I am.
Okay,
we don't know what a flap is. To us, a flap is a whole different meaning than an apartment.
Oh, hang on, wait a minute. Benny said something interesting. He said,
Benny, what did you say?
He said, I'm not here, so that's code.
Oh, yeah, you're Romania. Yeah, it's Romania, but it's Romania.
However, would Benny accept the hug from the next?
He's trying to point out, but that's how it is.
Benny, would you accept a hug from Saeed Navar?
Well, come on, we're a while live hug. Come on, group hug, everybody.
Hug it out.
Hug it there.
You guys ain't on camp, so you're not allowed to do it like that. I can do it like that. Look, come here. I can hug everyone. Everyone commenting. Come here.
The best part of this is that everyone hugged on here except the girl in the chat. So this is officially the most homosexual group hug in the history.
No, the girl hug.
No, I'm not part of that.
Yeah, that's right.
Come on, then I ain't hugging anymore.
Dude,
That'd be weird. I'm good.
bro, it's too late. You already did it, man. You can't just take back the hug now, man. It's
I
fine.
can, okay, you're right. You know what?
Now, Benny and I are still having a little disagreement. Benny's like, yeah, hang on. Benny's like Rose in how he feels.
I have friends all the time, man, but I do a ghetto gangster.
And you,
like,
you're
you know what?
I'm against you all.
I'm just saying. You know what? Whatever. So I am a motherfucking guy that likes to show emotion. Just because you guys think, hey, this guy can't show. You know what? I'm gonna quit talking. You guys, you know what? No, I'm on silence track. Put mic up.
Hey, Benny, is there something wrong? Is there something wrong, Benny?
We're chilling over here. We're having fun in the side chat.
Hang on, wait a minute. Is everything okay? Yes? No?
No, because Luke wanted to do that. Since Luke described the hug, I'm very disappointed.
Still talking about that? I forgot about that.
The bloody...
I remember his arms were on my freaking shoulders, and then now it's for nothing.
Sega's creepy.
Yeah, Sega, that's
That
probably...
was the most passionate hug I received in at least 42 minutes. And that's what happened.
That's what happens, dude. Get over it.
Yeah, this...
I'm gonna have to cry on Benny's shoulder for at least...
Shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah, no. So this guy's John's brother. You know John that was just here? This is his brother. Yeah.
Or Benny.
Yeah.
Or his...
He's sort of enlightened.
Oh, okay.
No, you always said there was no such thing as sort of.
No, I know.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
On-off switch.
On-off switch.
1 minute
Sometimes he has it, sometimes he doesn't. Depends.
Sorry, what did you say, Rose?
I said sometimes he's enlightened, sometimes he's not. It depends.
No, it's not like that. You become enlightened and you're enlightened forever, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying because you said sometimes.
Oh,
Wait, who the heck is the Golden Mine?
sometimes I don't get it right.
Yeah.
Who is the Golden Mine?
He's John.
Do you want to build a snowman?
He's your son's brother from another mother.
I think this isn't his brother. I think this is actually John. He just wanted to come in with a new car and show off.
Could be. No, but I think it is his brother.
I think it's the same person.
Yeah.
It's John.
Well, she's
Yep.
a good read.
So why don't we go into...
I'm right.
So why don't we go
When
into...
a woman says she's right, and that's it. End of
I
story.
can feel it. It's John.
Don't discuss.
Trying to pull a fast one on people he can't pull it on.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright, John. I like your new car though. It's cool.
You don't know what I want. You don't know what I think if you're in a car.
Hey, Rose, he's testing you. He's saying, ask me something he would know.
Of course you would know. What do you mean? Okay, what was the game he recommended? Actually, what was the game that 5 diplomats of science recommended to John to play online? What was the name called?
It's pretty clear. It was Bill Nye the Science Guy, the anime game.
Yeah, I would know.
The answer has to be.
I was paying attention.
The answer has to be. I don't know.
Right. No. So John, there you go.
That's
Boom.
right. Boom.
Fact proof. Bam.
But wouldn't it be Bill Nye the interactive?
No. He's saying that now. No, he's only saying that because we.
Hang on. Don't say that last line, because it's an issue. All right. Keep it to us.
What?
That's all. No, I don't think so. I don't think the side chat's broadcast.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Only if you do screen share, and then if you do screen share, it's gonna show.
Yeah. Well, hang on. Just on that front. Oh no, that's all okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, but that would be deliberate sabotage. So.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, and we'll see it, and then we'll just react to it straight away.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
Then he said, Rob, how come you're never on Skype?
Yeah.
Because he's always on here.
Yeah, that's right. No, well, usually I have Skype installed, but I did an update, and the update hung, and I've never spent any time, or I've never bothered going back to fix it.
Well, we're supposed to do a movie, man.
What?
Remember me, you, and Benny were going to watch a movie together?
I thought you were interested in solving your sex life problems.
Nah, son.
Nah, we don't want to hear about that.
Yeah, exactly.
I do.
I don't.
I do.
Don't get creepy, Rob.
That's not creepy.
I don't want to hear about it.
No, well, I wouldn't go to those places.
I'm about to be engaged to a wonderful woman, and I'm not backing out this one.
Yeah, but I wanted to just test that your avoidance issues were based on the right thinking, because this is serious, right? When you take on the wrong representation of the reality that occurred, you put into place the fucking ego.
No, it was mostly, it was based on we grew apart. A lot of the things, and others
Hey, Sega, just to save you the discomfort and whatnot, just give that some thought. Have you properly evaluated what happened? Because we carry on board both the false representation of a situation and the true representation. So I'm just saying, for healthy relationships going forward, just go and assess the relationships, where they break down, and are you being honest about...
Dang, Rob, I can't believe you forgot to tell these motherfucking fans.
Stop, I'm finished. I was just...
You forgot to tell everyone.
I just want to make sure he has a happy, healthy life.
Never remind you of anything. Nope. Not
right.
I'll
give you the quickest thing. I'll end it in 5 minutes. Since he's so curious, I'll end it in 5 minutes. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first relationship, we started out good, and there was just a lot of circumstances around it, and then when I went to her house, she moved to Pennsylvania, so I went with her. I never met her parents before, or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And there was legit domestic dispute and everything going on, and it was so bad. It was absolutely horrendous. She was crying every single day, and I'm like, I don't want you living this life. It's up to you. You either move with me, or you can stick with this. And she picked that, and I'm like, there's nothing I can do for you. Because I hate domestic dispute. I despise, if a man hits a woman, if I ever saw it, I would beat the living crap out of that guy.
Hang on a second. There's a little point there. Now, if it's true love, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's important. Work out what that means. And if you're ever sort of in any doubt and you want to talk about it, happy to do that. But
there you go.
There is only one thought.
Talk about it, and we'll probably, I agree with you there. But by the way, Rob, I cannot believe you forgot to tell these motherfucking fans again. Why do you forget every single show?
I'm an old dude. An old fat.
Okay, well, fans, worldwide, subscribers, lovers of Robbie Beasley, we want you to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let us know what you think. Let us know how you feel. Let us know what you want on the show, don't want on the show, and whether we want to, actually take time to read it and agree with you and change it. Hey, Well, it's sad. But the bottom line is, if you ain't down with us, you're against us. We got 2 words for you.
I don't do the words, Mark.
Fuck off!
Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Luke.
But no, continue on though for that. Like,
hang on, dude.
Just gotta remain where they won't let you stay.
When you're doing this sort of review of the circumstances, what you'll find, and it works every time, you'll find
Not every time.
devils. Yes, it does.
Every day?
Yeah, every time. The devils in the details. Thank you, Luke.
Very near in the...
So what I heard, right, and I betcha Rose picked it up, and I betcha Lukey picked it up, was the way your focus at that point. You were focusing not about her, and your focus should be about her. So that tells me straight up.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I want her to have a happy life, but she would not do it.
No, but the way you were speaking, it was about the context of the situation. You weren't thinking about. Well, my view is you weren't.
She was in a domestic dispute situation.
I understand. I heard that. It's only like it's a couple of words, but I just, as soon as I spotted it, I just knew that your attention was really self-centered, right?
No, I wanted what's best for her, and she would not accept it.
I understand that. I understand that that there is an agenda there to take care of her, but I'm just saying, in that conversation, devil's in the detail, there was a moment when you said something and it just popped into my head, and it basically was telling me that you were being. Now I'll explain this because it's not an uncommon phenomenon, unfortunately. I'll explain it this way, right? I used to work for a dude, and he was one of those guys that used to go to do the volunteer work. So he'd work a full shift at work, and then he would spend, whatever time was required to go and clean up accidents on the roadside, and it was all voluntary. So you'd think on the surface that this guy would be the salt of the earth, right? However, there was an anomaly, and that was when he'd come back after doing a call and come back into the workplace, he really busted his balls to get around and tell everyone what he'd done. Right? And when I saw that, I thought, oh, you egotistical prick, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. You're doing it for self rather than other. Right, so the only takeaway I want to give you, so that was an example. So when you do your analysis, just make sure you fair assessment to where it's really about you, versus where it's really about the other. And if you can do that, you're going to have a wonderful relationship, and it'll probably last a lifetime.
No, I actually legit wanted to legit have a good life with her, but the thing was, it was this, and I'm like, this, it's bad. This is really bad situation. She wanted me to move with her, and I'm like...
Yeah, Sega, I'll give it to you candidly now, right? You were in a difficult situation, right? It was heated, blah, 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 and I mean, you wouldn't know the parents, and dealing with all of that would be quite confronting. Your posture, because of the nature of the ego, would have been, how the fuck do I get out of here? But then you save face by retelling it. I'm telling you that my opinion is that that's the way you handle that situation. Because I picked it up, when you spoke about her, it was almost like she wasn't present. So sorry, mate, it was bad news. Okay? What? Cognitive dissonance.
You forgot some other things.
Okay.
Wow, Rob, they get you there, little Sega, because he did.
You said 5 minutes.
What?
No,
I want to hear
you said 5 minutes.
Yeah, go.
What?
That's right, she got you there. You
You want to know my opinion on what happened?
Yeah, what would you
right.
I took so far?
Okay, what I would say is if she was crying every single day and it was like too much for you to handle, and you're like, look, I just want you to be happy, you know, do what it is you want to do, come live with me or stay here and be unhappy. But you're thinking that her happiness is based on being with you and that she could be happy on her own. So you figured, like, you're trying to help her basically. But in a way, okay, whatever. But anyways, you can't make someone be happy. They need to go get some therapy. You need to talk to them, you know, maybe find out through friends what might be going on, why is she so sensitive, stuff like that. Really get to know her. But it's in your past, right? You're not with her anymore.
Yeah, no, she already
has. Who gives a fuck? Peace out.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I said. Moving on.
That was the best response.
Sega, just one last comment. Sega, one last comment. When you're doing an assessment of, you know, whether you've been because there's only two options: selfish. Am I being selfish, or am I being selfless? There isn't a third option.
So, look at him with his dual words.
When you're doing an assessment, just get good at that, and what you'll have done for yourself in life is you'll give yourself a great tool to, you know, basically identify where the truth is. Now, the truth always sits with the unselfish. The truth always sits with the unselfish. So, you know, Sega, this might feel a little uncomfortable.
I think my response was better, Rob.
I did too, actually.
I do too.
I
think yours is way better.
It sums it all up. It sums it all up.
Yes,
So with her, no, fuck it, peace out. That's it. No.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't agree with that one.
Yeah.
But Rose, would you not agree that there's only ever always, when you're doing an analysis of, you know, who's right or wrong, that there's only
but he's not even with her, so it's really irrelevant at this point.
Bro.
Now, if he was still with her and he's dealing with this shit, like, right now in his life, then yeah, I can look at making analysis and pinpointing shit. But you're not even with the bitch? What the gives a fuck?
Exactly.
Come on.
You need done.
Who gives a fuck? It's someone else's problem now.
Now, so I just want to finally say, I just think that's a wonderful experience in life, and it'll serve you extremely well for the rest of your days.
Okay. Well, moving on. What about a new topic? Like something relevant.
Hey, yeah. Benny's raised a topic. He says, Rob, get some haters in here. So what he means by that is bring in Bulldog, bring in this, just so we can have a bit of fun.
No, they're not fun.
Oh, they can be.
That's not fun.
They can be.
Yeah, at a drunken pinata.
Well, Benny, if you can find some and get them in, because they're pretty afraid of us. Because we like, what are we like?
Totally afraid of us.
If everybody was drunk and they invited you over to play pinata, would you want to go?
Now, don't forget, this Thursday, hang on, the 30th of October, we're all heading over to Brothers John's house for a party.
No, that sounds boring.
I know, but we'll go anyway. We'll bring the party.
Nope. Nope. I'm not going.
Yeah.
Not going. Tell me on the.
Bring your bike.
Do not RSVP. That won't be there. Guys, fuck Halloween.
Yeah. Yes, Benny.
So Luke, you have a second?
I can finally say something.
All right.
Hold on. Let's move on.
Yeah.
This is like Sega's intervention or something.
No, we're done.
Nope, we're done. Let's move on.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's move on. What do you guys talking about?
That was my series finale, Benny. Just letting you know. That's my last show. I'm sorry, Benny.
Wow. So you heard it here first. Say it's quitting the YouTube.
Okay. Move on.
Sega, man, it was a pleasure. It was an honor. I can't believe
I'll miss you,
What?
This is the last show ever. He's leaving YouTube, he just said.
Oh.
This is official. Only Benny gets this joke, so that's why it's so great.
Benny said, Rob, ask Luke to make you some channels.
Yes, Luke, can you make...
Why? They're just going to get flagged anyway. Mine all get flagged. So if I make a channel, you're going to flag there too.
Oh, hang on, incoming.
Nope. No one comes.
Oh, yes, no.
Hold on,
Where the hell is it?
Rob is so popular.
Rob, you're the most popular guy on the block right now.
Benny, I'll miss you, man. Benny, I'll miss our shows, man.
It's young John Pitt, so.
Benny is popular too, yes. Very popular.
It's been fun, Benny.
You know what, man? It's a fun time. Wait, I know you gotta leave for the next 2 years to go find yourself. I mean, get it. But
it's time, man. I gotta.
We're gonna be dead before then because we're coming here and whatnot.
By the way, in case anybody doesn't know, this is an ongoing joke. Whenever whenever Benny comes on, I always say it's my last show.
So Benny, you're silly. He said, "I'm into popular. Rose most popular."
Are you kidding, Rose? You're super popular. Are you kidding?
No, fuck that shit.
No, you're intelligent.
I'm intelligent.
Intelligent, and she's very freaking known worldwide. I mean, you gotta admit that she rises every day in every way. So yeah, I'm giving it up for Rose, ladies and gentlemen. Rose.
Stop it. Stop it.
Come on, Rose.
Well, you need a little self-esteem, Rose. Like, honestly, I find you very intelligent.
She's got plenty of self-esteem. I mean, she does. Listen there, she'll tell you, fuck off, it's my turn to talk sometimes.
Honestly, Benny, turn it off.
We're going off air if Rob doesn't return. Yes,
No.
Rob.
No, go off air
Oh,
now.
Rob. Why? What happened?
The show's not going anywhere. Turn it off.
What do you mean?
How do you know it ain't going anywhere?
Why do you know it ain't going nowhere? You get too sensitive, Sega.
I mean, sometimes,
Turn it off.
you know.
Turn it off. It's not going nowhere.
That sounds like Twitter talk to me.
Yeah.
And I
We're
ain't
not
a
quitting
Twitter.
Sega. Do you need to go to fucking baseball league for a week?
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry to disrespect you, Benny.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'll just keep my head down. I'm sorry.
Sega gets a little, frustrated sometimes.
Yeah, I do.
Sega, you need to quit getting frustrated, man. It's time for you to learn to do what you know you gotta do, but you ain't doing it. You know why? Because you gave up.
I gave up on
Give up on the show, so we already know you're a quitter.
No, I gave up on the Brewers 10 games in the season.
Nope. Brewers will never make it. But you know what? Neither will Detroit Lions. I've learned to accept that.
Alright, well, okay, how about this? Well, I didn't expect Rod to drop out, though. I just found that weird. I'm sorry. So, why don't we just talk about something that's awesome? So
let's talk about real talk from this point forward. And we'll call it the real talk segment of the show. Where's real talk?
Let's do some real talks.
Let's do real talk. Let's do real talk.
Real talk. Real talk. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pusher Show where we do real talk. If you want, you can like, you can share, you can subscribe, you can comment below. Hey, if not, fuck off. But if you do, then you're cool. That's it. Tell them, Rose.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and by the way, Rob needs to make a specific space where this is going to happen on there.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice, because this is a new segment of the show.
This is the newest segment of the show because we're keeping it fresh, we're keeping it real, we're keeping it 100%. You know what? There ain't no one on YouTube world motherfucking wide that does what we do. You know what? And if there is someone doing it, they're getting paid for it. We ain't. That's why we're still better. So you should be thanking us. Is what you should be doing. But you ain't.
Okay. So let's start with this. Okay. So shoot, Rob, sorry. It's all good.
Keep going.
Oh shoot, Rob's there.
No,
He almost got caught with his panties down. Oh shit, Rob's there.
Yeah, stop talking about me?
Oh shoot! Pretend we didn't say anything about him. Anyways, we did not say anything horrific about you, man. I swear. You know, we did not.
We're keeping the show going. No, keep the show going. We're doing a real talk segment.
We did not call you a 7-foot ninja that robs children. I swear. Now, anyways, moving on. So what do we want with this real? What?
Well, I didn't get it either.
It's best not. I don't know. I was thinking off the top of my head. Anyways, so what do we want this real talk to be about? Like, tell me an issue.
I want it to be about real talk.
Benny's gonna pick it. Benny's gonna pick the topic.
Benny, pick a good motherfucking real topic.
Whatever Benny wants to
Benny pick the topic.
talk about. Because that's what Benny wants to talk about.
We're in for trouble. We're in for trouble.
Benny, listen. Don't listen to them, Benny. Listen. Any topic you want. What do you want to hear these people talk about? And then what do you want to talk about?
The real truth is coming up.
Why? Why not? What the fuck do you mean you don't have a topic?
I got one for you, Benny.
You have to have a topic.
Benny, you gotta pick someone to pick the topic.
You talk about fucking bracelets. I don't fucking know.
Okay, what's everyone's opinion on today's music?
Sucks.
That's not real talk, Ace, unless you're talking about the game.
That's easy.
I want to talk about Sega's girlfriend, real talk.
Aw, are you serious, Benny? You guys are scandalous.
Benny, you troll. No.
Well, I guess that's what's interesting, then.
Why do you want to know about his girlfriend is a better question.
His now girlfriend, his fiance, or his past girlfriends?
My real girlfriend is going to be my fiance.
Benny said no.
You heard it live on the Luke Dog.
No.
The Luke Dog show, damn motherfucker. Right.
The car dude wants to talk about his girlfriend.
You know what, Golden? Yes.
He said he could talk about his. She don't care.
We can talk about mine. She don't care.
Imaginary girlfriend.
Oh, he's saying you have an imaginary girlfriend.
What do you have to say about that? Your imaginary girlfriend. Wow, Benny, you're fucking going ballsy tonight. You got a little ballsy.
No, he's going up for Golden. He's not talking about mine.
Alright, so let's talk about... No, he's talking to you, dude. He wants to know about your imaginary girlfriend, Sega. So can you please explain to us...
Oh, the imaginary girlfriend, not the real one? Okay, so my imaginary...
You know that your girlfriend, the real one, is really imaginary.
I'm not going to give full details of my actual girlfriend, obviously, because it's the internet, and yeah, she'll kill me.
Yeah.
Okay. You got
Is she watching the
But
show?
he's claiming you don't even have a girlfriend, Sega.
Yeah.
No, me and Benny are boys. It's all good. It's just laughing around.
I know Benny, dude. I've known Benny for a real long time. So you just met all these people, Sega, and you think you know them. But I've known them for almost a year.
Right. Yes, I do know how to get IPs off Google+. It's not that hard.
Wait a minute. He's saying he's got IPs on you.
Oh.
No.
Oh, Benny.
No, I know how to get
Sega, what did you send him?
No, I didn't
He sent a picture of himself and his imaginary girlfriend.
Sega.
But when Benny got he sent a picture of Sega and his girlfriend, but when Benny got it, only Sega was in the picture.
Benny, Benny's turning on me. Oh my god.
No, he's not turning on you. He's saying he's thanking you is what he's doing. He thanked you for not hacking him. That's a thank you.
Let's talk about your imaginary girlfriend. This is actually more interesting than one of your other past girlfriends.
Alright, so this
I can go somewhere with this.
Yeah. So, Sega, how well is she stacked?
The imaginary one?
The imaginary one is the best one of all time. I'm gonna lie to you. Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, I cannot believe how imaginary she is. It's like a dream come true.
It's like a dream come true.
It sounds pretty imaginary.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. Benny, you broke my heart for the last time.
imaginary one is like a dream come true.
It's like a dream come true. No one really says that about their girlfriend.
But what about the imaginary one, though? That's
exactly.
I think that was the perfect.
It's all fitting together now. Say it's all fitting together.
It is. It's all coming together. I think that was the greatest response ever to
We're really good.
Benny, this is seriously now. I am not even lying. This is our last show. You exposed my imaginary girl.
I've done hangouts with just me and Benny, and it's so much fun. He doesn't even have to talk, and we're having fun.
This last one. You exposed my. Dude, can you imagine if my actual girl finds out about my imaginary girlfriend? How pissed off she's gonna be.
She won't, because she won't. Because she's never there.
Wait, oh my goodness, bro, she's exposing your imaginary boyfriend. Dude, everything's coming out.
I got an imaginary boyfriend? No.
It's all coming out. Oh my goodness.
Look at that imaginary boyfriend.
I know. He's invisible. How is he?
Is he like a dream come true as well?
Your imaginary girlfriend is cheating with Rose's imaginary boyfriend. I love Benny, dude. I miss you.
Dude, I can't handle. Well, maybe they should hook up, and then maybe I guess we should just stay in a regular.
Well, they already did. We just don't know about it.
I know. Like, where would they go? Like an imaginary hotel? Would it be like a WWE ring?
They could be right in front of our face, and we wouldn't even know it.
Dude, I'm scared.
So that's great.
Steady, Rise. Steady. Wait, someone put Rise on the
So we could be like, going to make some breakfast, and next thing you know, we'd be like, oh, I'll come back later.
Hey, you wouldn't even know he was in your bed the whole time.
Dude, now I'm looking at my bed all weird, like.
Wake up and there's a plate of breakfast made for you, and you're like, who the fuck made that? Sure.
After you survived, you got me for the last time.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna like walk out this house. Thank you very much for my imaginary. Can you imagine you imagine just in your boxers, you're walking down a couple. What's wrong with you? My imaginary girlfriend cheating on me.
She's pissed. She kicked me out the house.
Can I stay with you?
See, Rob, this would have never happened on your show.
Hey, you just like leave your keys inside, walk outside and lock yourself out, and just scream at the door for her to let you back in.
I'll break this door. Cop full.
She locked me out.
Oh my god.
He breaks in the window. It's like, I tell you, you cheated on me.
I didn't even breathe, okay.
He brings the cops in. There, you see it. It's just an empty bed. Look, they're literally doing it.
You guys go way in depth with this imaginary.
And that is what Sega brings to entertainment.
I know, I got motherfucking tears in my motherfucking eyes. The quote of Ray's with a tear to the motherfucking eye. How Ric Flair used to say, these guys right here that I just listened to are way fucking. And by the way, I want to put this out. You watch WWE, fuck the WWE. You're more entertaining than WWE. I love that.
Oh, man. Speaking of that, I did read the results of Raw. It was terrible.
Yeah, fuck WWE.
Oh, my goodness. Did you hear I still cannot believe all those people were complaining about Poulsen for hours. And
yeah.
I love how they were like saying, "Oh, you spent hours doing this." I'm like, guys, you spent 8 hours complaining about him.
Yeah, and they didn't say one word about Luke Douglas. Cocksucking motherfuckers. Let's get that trained them well.
I mean, seriously, I would go on a Google Hangout with Poulsen and do something, but I have like this imaginary girlfriend crisis I'm going on with that, clearly, this is obviously something I should we need to go couple therapy about. Like, something's going on here. It's terrible.
Sure, you guys are gonna be fine as long as you know what you should do.
No, she's a slut, dude. Seriously. Like,
take it as an imaginary therapist. Boom.
Oh my goodness, I'm just sitting there in a room with my mouth open for 2 hours, just talking to nothing.
Yeah, talking to yourself, and you yourself are gonna figure it out, man.
Dude, bro, it would be like that TNA segment when Bully Ray was explaining why he turned face to Dixie Carter for 15 minutes and there was somebody in the chair.
Yeah, I remember that segment, actually. There was no one in the chair the whole time. Wow, great.
I'm sorry, I would feel really stupid if I spent 15 minutes talking to a chair.
Well, because, usually if someone's there, they don't just sit there with their back turned to you.
Normally you would see the back of their head or something. What, did he think Dixie Carter was a midget?
Yeah, you know what? It's almost as bad as the gobbledygooker.
And you know what? That's the one thing I like about TNA is sometimes, they're bad, but usually when they're bad, they're hilarious. So I'm like, I can't.
They go all loud.
Yeah,
like the turkey zoo.
Yeah, like the Orlando Jordan gimmick. Do you remember that?
Well, Eric Young, I don't care what anyone says. Eric Young was hilarious. You know me, I hate fucking, gay-related take shit in Miami. But, not in a gay way, but I'm talking Eric motherfucking Young was a genius in there. That's when I first started thinking, this is funny as fuck, because he made it if you watch any of those clips, you've seen them, obviously.
It was crazy. And he won the TV title. That was the best thing ever.
Yes.
And he was at a gas station. He was screaming Mr. Anderson, what, you have a tattoo of your dog? You think you're all gangster now?
Well, yeah, man, Eric Young, man, that dude, I don't care what anyone says, that motherfucker's been there from day one. And when you watch him wrestle Sega, admit it now, right now, in front of the world. When he wrestles, he doesn't botch. Not much at all.
No, he's a fantastic wrestler, but the problem with him is he should have never turned heel.
Oh, no, I like his heel gimmick. He's very good at it. Very good at it.
Well, the problem is, and I said this before, when you have a wrestler he's so much better as a face.
I love him as a face. He'll be a face again, don't worry. This is how wrestling works. They go this way, and they go that way, and you gotta be good at both of them.
It's weird. It's weird because, as I said, there's an identity crisis. I feel Dean Ambrose is
good at it, though. He's so crazy. He's off the walkers. He stole the guy's leg. He stole the guy's motherfucking prosthetic leg and beat his ass with it. He choked him out with it and walked away with it and made him limp. On the way out of the room.
Do you remember the scene?
That's a bad guy, man.
Do you remember the feud with Kurt Angle and he went crazy and headbutt himself through a window? That was hilarious.
You remember his pile drivers on the steel chairs to Kurt Angle? Kurt Angle, you're an Olympic gold medalist. Guess what? Eric Young paralyzed you. Not permanently, obviously. But he fucked you up, and you know.
Eric Young is the effing man.
Eric Young. Hashtag Eric Young right now, worldwide. I see Rose is back because she's unmuted. Rose, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Did you have to go smoke a cig real quick?
No, I just found out that the U.S. is showing force in the China Sea right now. You guys know about that?
Tell me
well,
about it.
Rose, I know that Russia and China for a while now have been creating a relationship. So
Russia and China?
where this is heading, Rose, Russia, China, leads America.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know where it's leading to. I'm just saying. It's just news I just heard about right now, so I want to post on my Google Plus. That's all.
So what you're
That's
saying?
what I'm doing. I don't want to talk about it. I'm just telling you what I'm doing.
Yeah, gotcha. Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting. So where did you put it here in the side chat? The link?
Oh, I can too. Yeah.
But did you ask what our
Yeah.
boyfriend girlfriend thinks? So what is their thoughts?
Who, me?
No, our imaginary boyfriend girlfriend. What's her thoughts on this? We need to ask.
Dude, it was hilarious. Dude, I almost vomited. It was fucking hilarious.
Well, hey, we need to mix it up. Bring in a new imaginary boyfriend this time.
No, there's threesomes to stop. No,
No.
valuable lessons. It doesn't work.
Ouch.
Come on, guys. Listen to me. There are enough motherfucking queers filling the cup of abomination right now. We don't need to help them. Trust me. It's getting dumped on us all. Let them fill it up so we can hopefully get out of here and escape that fate. You know what? If you're down with being destroyed, you can go ahead and keep on Dr. Jasia. Go ahead. Have fun being destroyed. Luke Doug, he's covering himself with the blood.
With a cigarette.
No man, blood is Jesus, weed, cigarettes.
Oh, so is that a cigarette or is that a blunt?
Man, I wish I had a blunt. I'm almost out of weed, so.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Rose, can I talk about death?
Huh?
Can I talk to you about death?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And I would have expected nothing else.
Ask away.
It sucks.
Now, I want to, well, see, that's the ego position. That's the ego position.
I don't think it sucks.
That's right. The enlightened position, right? So there's two forms of humans with egos and humans that are enlightened. That's my position, but, Rose might come out of a different track. So, but we're still talking about one reality, one truth, right? So it's just a matter of how accurate one explanation is over another. So those are the two states, ego and enlightened. Enlightenment for the herd, the human herd, love the human family. The ego is for the self.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Jesus said, or at least my Jesus said, that when you understood his teachings, in other words, you came to God, or whichever way you want to put it, you lost the fear of death. It just goes, it's just another event in life, some future time. We don't know when it's coming, but who gives a shit anyway? And
I'll be right back.
Hey? Cognitive dissonance. I wonder if that was cognitive dissonance, because this is a big ticket item. The ego, yeah, I got it, Benny. On the ego side, right, they fear for death or fear for loss of the self. The ego self, is really just a bunch of thoughts in the head. So those are those two constructs. But here's the thing I've realised just recently from the Jesus teaching. The persons that stay with it, so when we die, there's no regrets because we live for the moment, and we really love our lives, etc., and we just go along, and then one time we're gone. But we don't die with any regrets. So our death is, well, my dad, actually, this is a true story, he had that near-death experience, and he said when he was out, he felt this wonderful, wonderful warmth, and joy feeling. and he's not overly emotive in his speech. You know, he just goes about his business. And I thought, oh my goodness, you know, there's karma built right into the system, and this is how it all works. And, you know, if you live the good life, you know, death is actually a blissful experience. Now look at the other side of the coin. So people that stay with these false ideas about reality that become the ego, what happens to them, and I know this because I've seen it, what happens to the folks like that, when they get to the near-death time, I think, because Jesus says that you become one at the last, I think.
I think doesn't mean
I'm not sure on that one. But anyway, here's the problem, and this is the real tragedy. People that they live their life, right, caught up in selfishness and all the rest of it, and thinking that's the right life. And then when they get to their life, they die in the worst possible way. They die in regret, because at that stage you can't undo any of the things that created the false notional things.
You have a question?
Yeah, go.
You know what? I gotta be honest. I think my Jesus would hate your Jesus. You know why? Because he hated
They're the same
that
dude.
didn't know what they were saying that aired. And giving me all this crap about this and that. Jesus said this, I think. Jesus said that, I think. Well, at least it's my Jesus, not the real Jesus. That's what you told me in that whole statement.
Hang on.
Your Jesus is the real Jesus.
Yeah. Cognitive dissonance.
All right, was there a question or no?
No, I just wondered what you thought of that idea. Do you think it's got merit, possibly?
No.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, because I have actually seen elderly people as they die, and they die in regret, and it's a really sad.
That's absolutely horrifying. Yeah, we should never die like that.
No.
If anything, live your life to the fullest and do everything you want to do while you're here. You're not promised tomorrow, so make every day just as good as it was your last.
Yeah. I mean, we perfectly understand that reality, and, you know, we're sort of blessed in the sense that, you know...
Very blessed.
Yes, exactly. We've made the right choice. But converse...
I'm amazed by what... I mean, it's just...
It's a real miracle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, you feeling tingles at the moment?
No.
Okay, I got tingles.
That means that, you know, it's the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my truth meter.
Yeah, that's right. So here's the thing, Rose. I'm thinking of taking things up another level with these people, and really telling them the truth about the death story of ego, and really saying, you really do, you know, being quite sincere, you really do need to think about addressing this problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
Okay, good. Just thought
we should do that immediately.
Hey?
Should do that as soon as possible.
Yeah, I will. All right, I just wanted to run it by you, Rose, to get you...
Right on. Yeah.
Okay.
You're on the right track, Rob. You already know that.
Oh, of course I know that. You know that. And even that dopey boyfriend of yours knows it.
Well, he's sitting right here.
Yeah, I'm sitting right here.
Not happy. He's leaving now. Oh, great. He just took my keys.
Hey, Vinny. What's up? Let's get this show back on the track. Come on, Luke. We need some rap, or we need something. We need to solve the problems of the world.
This time.
No, it's not me when you would rap you. I was gonna rap to that.
I always think of that, though. I always think of it every time you do it.
That's the only beat I can do, unless I do like...
Oh, you got it. I'm gonna think Queen.
Hey, Betty, can we get some music popped in that's not gonna break the copyright?
You know when they're snapping their fingers and...
No, I like to stop the action. Hey, well, we've only got 2 viewers, so
Fuck you,
What
two.
Benny can do is pipe some music in and we can have a party.
Let's go.
Let's rock. Right, Benny.
Oh, Firefox is laggy.
Yeah, I know we can't do it live. So. Sorry, viewers.
Rock into the jailhouse rock.
Oops, hang on. We've got
Ah,
two. What's this second Benny?
that's the one that can do the music.
Benny version.
He's limited on certain balls.
All right, Lukey, is there anything you want to tell the wide world audience?
Yeah.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. I want to tell these
fucking them all up.
motherfuckers. I want to
Tell
tell.
him. No, that's fine.
I want to tell you.
Keep cutting you off. Tell him. You can never tell him. I'm fine. Go ahead.
No, I'll be.
Tell him. No, I'm fine. Go ahead.
You know what? I'll tell
Tell
you.
him. No, I'm fine. No, go ahead.
Come on, hurry up. Come on. Quick.
I'm teasing you. Go.
No, she's gonna do it again. It's like Charlie Brown. He's trying to kick the football. She's pulling it away every time. Like this time, I promise I won't do it. Nah, I'm gonna do my spiel. Tell him. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You guys have lost all privileges of me telling you, motherfucker. No, I can't even do it because this is gonna do it again. I already know. I'm not gonna lower. I'm not Charlie motherfucking Brown. I
can see loves it right now, dude.
No, I just realized Homer Simpson has the Charlie Brown haircut.
All right.
Homer Simpson? Yeah, he does.
Hang on. I have Miss Simpson. Can I get
By the way,
it?
Rob.
Can I see if I can get a picture?
Yeah, screen share it while I tell these motherfucking fans the truth. The reason why you dissed me first and I answered you. You said I passed you in the lobby and I glanced at you. Like I didn't notice you. Bitch, I had a show to do. Like I'm supposed to be starstruck, come over to you. You better shut your fucking mouth while you 0 for 2.
Oh, 24-0. That's me against the enemies.
No, 0 for 2 was Luke Dog.
Okay. Now there we have it. There we have it.
Who's getting a phone call right now?
There you go.
Oh, you actually got the screen share?
That's Homer. Can you see that?
Hold on.
No?
Homer Simpson, yeah.
What?
Charlie Brown. Where's he at?
Oh, okay. I got to get Charlie Brown. Sorry.
Yeah, because look at Homer Simpson. He's got the 2 strands in the hair around him. Now let's go way back, Jack, to Charlie Brown days. Yeah. Which, by the way, he promotes donuts. They promote peanuts. Yeah, it's a peanuts production. They do. It's a peanuts production.
Okay, here's Charlie Brown. You're bloody right, you know.
I mean, he don't get the same strings. I give you that.
No, I know, but it's still the same concept. So you're pretty on the money.
He says
I think close enough. Close enough.
Wait a minute. What is that in his hair?
That's
Why is the kid bald? By the way. Because look. That's an eye. That's an eyeball.
Oh, I get it. Illuminati.
No, I just now noticed it. Look at his fucking hair. That's a fucking an eyeball with a pupil. Like the Aussie in the middle
Oh,
of the
I see it.
forehead.
Yeah,
they say
I
the
see it.
third eye is.
Yep, been looking out.
The code.
Benny said, Luke, tell Debbie to fuck off.
Hey, whoa. First off, I just want to say, get ready. Because this shit's about to get heavy. I just said it on my lawsuits.
And Benny says, fuck you, Debbie.
Fuck you, Debbie! One time Debbie mentioned me, he goes, look, dog, leave Debbie alone. And I didn't know what he meant at first, and all of a sudden I realized, oh, yeah. Because I'm like, Debbie, who the fuck is Debbie? And then I realized I always say, fuck you, dude. Yeah. I stole that from Eminem, by the way. Eminem, you're an asshole, though, because you're a clone now. And I know you. You're not the real Eminem. Hey, the real Slim Shady can't stand up because he got his fucking eyes blacked up. Get it? They used to be blue, now they're dark brown, maybe even a little dark to sparkle of frown. Get it? When you're sad in the eyes. Okay, I'm not even gonna rap anymore. No, I'm not rapping. Nope, I'm gonna. You're too drunk to rap.
Oh. All right, did Benny give us the link or? Oh no, hang on. We're just going off the air, aren't we? And then, yeah. All right. Close that.
Aww.
Now, hang on. Who wants to do some psychology? I want to see if I can work this shit out. I've never studied it before. Anyone interested? No.
Nope, me.
Link for what? Sure, what? Oh, okay. Benny, yeah, we don't need a link. Pardon me, I misspoke. I think we have to shut this off the air.
No, you ain't shutting nothing off the air until we say it's time.
Oh, okay, until they say so. And so do you want to try and work this shit out? This because I want to, you know, the shadow dude. I want to be able to kick his ass. Because I think this is crap. Yeah, that's him. He's been a right pain in the ass. A liar. Pants on fire. Intellectual thief. Alright, I'm going to read it anyway until someone processes violently. In Jungian I'm going to sleep. Good night. I'll try to be on tomorrow. Alright, good night, dude. It was a great pleasure having your company. Now, Rose, he's enlightened, right? That little dude.
Who?
Rose has gone away.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but Benny, that's like you. Who's this? Ah, fucking Tempest kid.
Wait a minute.
I don't want to.
Ladies and gentlemen, look who it is.
All right, you guys can talk.
Who?
Nah, Benny, I think he could. He seemed to behave himself. Oh, he said.
Oh my God. Hey, Tempest, how you doing, guy?
I'm doing good. Thank you very much for asking. How are you doing?
You're very welcome, sir.
Shadow or shadow effect. You may refer to an unconscious aspect of the. Oh, sorry. I'll read quietly by myself.
Robbie, we don't care.
I know. I got that message.
We're trying to talk to the.
I'm trying to dominate every intellect on the planet. So
you're doing a good job.
You ain't a dominator.
You're doing a good job, Rob.
Yeah,
You do it well.
Yeah, I know.
You're okay. You're decent.
They think that if I do that, they think that's ego.
Well,
they don't understand that it's for love and peace and rock and roll.
Well, we will rise up with wings as egos.
Yeah, egos. Ego is a dirty word.
Wait, this is a seagull.
Cacao.
Is that a seagull?
Oh.
Cacao. Whoever goes cacao.
Cacao.
What's cacao?
You and me are in Australia, Rob. You know that an ego.
Don't talk to me. La 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 la.
No, it's an ice cream.
La 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 la.
You know the Magnum ice creams?
La 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 la.
The Magnum ice creams here in Australia.
You ain't the brush.
Penny.
You can't plug your ears and say la la la.
Sorry, I was only joking. What?
What's wrong with Tempest?
What's wrong with Tempest?
So, Super Nanny,
why don't you let the guy have his voice?
You know the Magnum ice creams? Do you get them in America?
Hey,
yeah.
Yeah. So here we have they you know the different flavors. You know they come in like white chocolate and peppermint and all that. There is actually one which is a caramel one. So it's chocolate with caramel on the inside.
Caramel.
And it's called the Magnum Ego. The
Caramel.
It's called what?
The Magnum Ego.
Oh.
It's caramel.
Caramel.
So you can buy it. You can buy Ego. Nice.
Caramel.
Yeah.
Do we gotta put the word up?
Caramel.
Benny, put it on the ball.
Yeah, put it.
Caramel.
How do you spell it? How do you spell it? Someone do it right now. Where are I?
That's not how you spell it.
I bet you spell caramel now.
No, Benny knows. Benny's enlightened. So it's caramel.
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 You put a slash in there. Caramel.
It's caramel.
Caramel.
See?
Oh,
I see where you guys
Right.
get from. You know what?
You broke the
That's not,
code.
no, caramel is how,
Wait.
that looks like caramel, but that ain't how you spell what I'm talking about.
That's how Tempest is saying it.
Caramel.
Yeah, that's how they're saying it, right. But it's caramel. Look at
Not
the
the way you-
word.
They know that, but that's the way Tempest is saying it.
You guys were taught differently. You guys need to listen.
Australian.
I'm glad you were taught a
It's
lot.
not that difficult, people. Come on. It's not that difficult.
It's not that difficult, and it's the Queen's English, English, right?
Hey,
From
no,
England, okay.
Fuck her.
You don't know how to talk.
Her and the
That's
Pope
my
can
English.
fuck off. I don't have no respect for those demons.
Caramel.
every human being. Doesn't belong to the fucking
Fuck the Queen, fuck the Pope, and fuck your caramel. It's caramel.
That's right. There you go.
Yeah.
No.
And we in America, we know our number one.
You can say it however you want. Doesn't make it right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
It's
No,
caramel.
when we say it is right.
Caramel is
Everything you
not
say is right.
If you look
Even
at the
if we misspell
word,
it.
someone
Still right.
fucking find the actual word right now and type it in that motherfucking box. I will point this shit out. Caramel.
Karma.
I got a Benny. I thought you already had it. No.
Karma is a real thing. And she's a bitch.
Karma?
I can't understand a single word any of you guys are fucking saying.
No, karma's a cop
Yes,
out.
you can.
Karma's a cop out, I think. Yeah.
Nah, it's real.
It's spelled.
It's not.
How do you spell fucking caramel?
C-A-R.
C-A-R-A-M-E-L. Why?
There's no H.
Okay.
I'm not saying it with an H. Caramel.
Oh. Oh. Why is it so
It
difficult?
doesn't have an O in it.
Was everybody on fucking sleeping pills tonight? What the fuck? God. Come on, you guys.
But yeah, no, karma, not so much. It's a bit of a false one, that one.
So, Rose, do you think we're just being a bunch of boys and mucking around?
Tomato.
You're correct.
Why don't you say tomato?
Huh?
I actually say tomato.
Oh.
I say tomato because my dad. Yeah, my dad is from Canada, right? So I actually have part of that accent, hey? How's that all about, hey? Right? So I actually have part of the accent because obviously growing up with a parent which has an
That's
accent.
alright. Bret Hart
Pick it up.
lost to Hulk Hogan every day.
So, yeah. So I do actually say tomato.
Tomato.
So,
Whatever you want to
Benny, is it spelt with the Queen's English in?
Nobody really gives a fuck how people say it.
I don't think caramel is a very
I'm with
interesting
Rose
topic.
on that point.
No,
I hate fucking spelt checkers,
Yeah, no,
Rose.
I hate Nazi police.
Yeah, that's right. Just fucking
They're like-
waste of time.
Nazi word police.
So what I do is I put all
That's
my
caramel.
typings. All my typing is fucking unspelled incorrectly, just to get into their boots. Hey,
I don't think karma is real though.
it is. It's absolutely real.
Did you say
I think
or karma?
that's
Karma is very real.
That's just
Karma is
because
very
cognitive
real.
dissonance
Karma is very real.
Karma is real.
with cause and
That's real.
effect. No. It's no.
Absolutely real.
If you knew logic,
karma is real.
if
No,
you
it's
knew
real.
logic, it's not real. No.
It is real, and I do know logic. Karma's real.
Is here.
Hold on, I've seen
Causality,
instant.
it's unrelated. No.
No, I've seen
It's unrelated.
instant karma. Instant karma. Yeah,
No,
I have.
no.
Yeah, I have.
The human brain
No,
looks to find
no.
patterns
I'm
where
not
there are none. Right?
No, I'm not retarded.
Shut up, Kitty.
Nope.
Sydney's
Okay.
come. Sydney's come. Now Sydney's.
Fuck Sydney. He's a bitch. I
Yeah.
didn't want to hear from him. I wish I still had control of that fucking hand where now and I'm talking me for foolish.
Sydney, how do the fucking hell? Oh, Sydney, you're made live. Come in and spare us your wisdom.
Spare us your wisdom.
Can I just ask?
Wisdom.
Very,
I'll tell you what I suggest.
Can I just ask you, Rose?
Spare us your wisdom.
A big bowl of chocolate
Sydney.
ice cream.
Sydney, shut the fuck up. What have you got to say?
Can I ask you, Rose?
Kitty, yes, Kitty.
Did you feel good about seeing the instant karma?
No.
You didn't
Of course
feel good
not.
about seeing the instant karma.
Mm-mm.
Right. Because that's generally the driving force for someone to believe in instant karma is to feel good about themselves.
No, I didn't feel good about it. I don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Uh-huh.
But I've seen it happen.
I
And it's
guarantee.
scary.
It's cause and causality.
So your question didn't work.
Yeah. Not
Benny, saw
true,
your
but
face,
there you
saw
go.
your face. Ooh.
No, I did not feel good about that.
Yeah.
All right. Who's a doggy, dude?
See, Rob, I can quite happily make a point without being muted.
Yeah,
If you just let me go all the way through. So
Yeah,
you
that
know,
was right. That's true.
Yeah.
Get off the litter box. Get off the
Even
litter box.
Rose agrees.
Get off the litter box.
I do.
Well,
I agree.
sometimes he might have to. This is one of them. Get off the
Benny.
litter box. Sydney,
How you doing, Benny?
the floor's yours. Sydney, come on, Sydney.
We don't care what Sydney has to say. We want to be spared.
The wisdom.
I'm just here to learn. From the
Well,
guy.
Are you really? Are you?
No, he's not here to
Learn
learn.
from Rob the Guru.
No.
He's an asshole.
You're gonna learn from Luke Dog, you're gonna learn from Rose, you're gonna learn from the Giga, and you're gonna learn from Benji.
Sorry, Luke.
Thank you, Luke.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Yeah, tell me.
This is it.
Okay.
Mhm.
What did you tell me? I missed it.
Not you. He's talking to Sydney.
Ah.
It doesn't matter what he said because Sydney, you want to learn it's about motherfucking time because we've been inviting
said-
you.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
I
Go
just
ahead.
thought, Rose, that he was
sorry.
I thought he was still butthurting.
Keep cutting Luke off. I feel so bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Keep
No,
going.
that's important.
Mhm.
Come on, do you guys want to talk amongst yourself for a bit?
Nah, he got big
Okay.
boy pants on. He can handle it. Okay, moving on.
Are they sort of like granny pants?
Oh, hell no.
Oh no. Whoa,
Oh, no.
whoa. Okay. Before we slip into the gutter.
okay,
Yeah,
Luke.
you already slipped in the motherfucking gutter. You're talking about granny pants. What are you doing, Rob? You're supposed to be the professional.
Like that sexual pervert.
That's true.
He walks the talk.
Good call,
I
Luke.
annoy you. Mm.
I'm supposed to be the guy who says the crazy comments, and you're
I'm
making
proving.
me go, whoa! I'm just
All right, sorry.
sitting
Hey
in
everybody,
some
we've got
emotion.
three viewers. Luke,
To
let
3
it
viewers.
rip. Let it rip.
Yo,
You're in
Go.
charge.
Let it rip. Go
what's
ahead.
up? Sydney, by the way, man, because nobody had the decency to ask you. They're over here busy fantasizing me in pants and panties and what have you.
Grandma panties.
Shh, okay.
I didn't say it.
For everybody.
Rob said
Yeah,
that.
I heard you.
okay. Weird as Rob.
No, that's what
yeah.
he was picturing. I wasn't picturing that.
Oh, motherfucker.
I want to know about instant karma.
Sydney, fucking start talking, man, because I don't want to get off this.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
I want
Yeah.
to know about it.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Yep.
Okay, like,
What's your experience?
all right. When I was younger, I had somebody come up and hit me. They turned around to run away. Instead, they slipped and fell on their ass.
Yeah.
That's not karma.
That was like,
okay,
that
That's
is
just-
just karma.
No, that's poor balance. That's not karma.
Okay.
There's nothing
Okay, well, that was
supernatural or anything weird about that. That's just poor balance.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Okay.
Kitty.
Okay.
Kitty.
That's not a cat, it's a bunny.
Kitty.
Bunny.
That's karma. I'll explain.
Give me another drink. Give me another drink. So,
Give me another drink.
Kitty.
I'm listening, Rob. Shut up. I'm listening.
Kitty.
Give me another drink.
Give me another drink.
Well, I'm trying to recall something, like, because I've had it happen all the time, so I'm trying to give you, like, a good one. So I'm just trying to go through my Rolodex right now.
Yeah. Can I offer one?
I have to think about it. I'm not gonna. I have to think about it because it does. I've had it happen hella times, but I would just want to come with a more cohesive one. Okay.
But I got.
If I can't think of one, then I can't think of one.
Rob, as long as I'm allowed to address your points, but I won't be bad about it. I just want to address the points if you make them. Yeah. So an even conversation. Even conversation.
As long as me and Luke's here, we're gonna keep it balanced.
I'm listening, Rob. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Rob can get a little childish sometimes.
I'm listening.
Even though he's older than all of us.
Wow.
Please.
Rose, I'm on a mission.
You're on a mission? We're saying kitty.
I know.
You're trying to get a stray cat inside your house and it's running away? What happened? Or is that your imaginary cat?
Oh, that's a
I just like to stand it.
Okay, so tell me, Rob.
Hang on,
He's talking to his imaginary cat. Hold on.
Yeah, hang on. So here's my example of karma, and it's really contextual. So it's to do with this little shit that I've got embroiled in.
I have to look that one up. No, I'm playing.
So, hang on. So what happened is a group of people on the internet decided to have fun at my expense.
You see, then say concentrated.
Okay.
What
I'm with you so far. So far.
Hang on, kitty.
Concentrated.
Right.
I'm not kitty.
I'm with you so far. Continue.
You're Rose. But
I was thinking of constipation. What's that called when you can't shit? Constipated.
Constipation. Benny will be right back.
Constipated.
Yeah, it's constipated.
I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Constipated?
No, this is like bullshit.
You got a butt plug problem.
No, I'm not. It's not personal. I meant with my ears listening to this. It sounds like bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, you guys. I thought you were smart.
Hang on. It won't take long.
Am I going to get this explanation or not?
Okay, well, let me go get this.
Yeah. Well, it depends on Rose. If he decides I'm not allowed to, that's it. You're stuck.
Okay, I'm gonna get a snack.
Okay, good.
Go ahead, you start.
Okay. So, my situation, right, I was bullied by a group of people, the trolls on the internet. You know the trolls.
Sure.
Bullied.
You do that sort of shit. Now, what happens in that, the dynamic of that is if the persons, right, that do the bullying, decide deliberately to do that act. And it's a very selfish one. They do it for their own amusement. Sure. Now, when you make that decision, there are downstream consequences that are unavoidable.
Okay.
And they are, so the enlightenment process,
I cannot spell it again.
the enlightenment process requires that you don't have your false ideas about reality, or you don't, in other words, you don't have. So you have to eliminate ego if you're ever going to achieve enlightenment, which is the perfect state. And look at us, we just race life and have a good time.
Okay. Can I have a point of
Hey, just 1 minute, wait till I finish.
Okay.
So the ego mind that does that act, right? The downstream events, if they don't address it, is they actually get to the end of their life. And because you hold ego at the end of life, you basically face the death of a regret. That's just the way it works. I've seen it in the nursing.
But point of contention, that's not karma.
Yes, it is, because the person at the front end has two choices. Be selfish assholes or be good persons and look after their fellow man. And that's all. There's no other alternative choice. And the choice they make is be selfish assholes. The karma is, at the end of life, they die a miserable, lonely, agonizing death.
Oh, okay. So you're not talking about the more instantaneous forms of karma that people often express and share, yeah? Like direct, apparent, I would say apparent in brackets, cause and effect. You mean the karma that a lot of people believe in that you get at the end of your life?
No. Hang on a minute. That was one example.
No, I've seen karma happen as soon as something happened. Yeah. As soon as they did something, like within minutes. Like I didn't. It didn't take that long, like days. And I go, oh, that's karma. No, because I would already forgotten about it by then. Yeah. I don't think about shit like that. But like somebody does something fucked up, and then something instantly, like within minutes, is fucked up for them. Like, and I just know, and I'll say that too, and I'll say to them, instant karma, and then just look at me and start laughing. It was like, fuck. I mean, they even knew.
Yeah, it's very
It's
obvious.
just the human brain trying to find that pattern which isn't there. That's what it is.
Yeah. No, because other person would look at me and laugh and realize it just happened too. No, I'm not retarded.
Statistically, no.
I know psychology. I know psychology.
Exactly the same.
I know the mind. I've studied the mind, and I'm aware of that. This is something totally different. Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't matter.
If you don't study the mind, you know that there's no
Tempest. Listen, this is not a debate. What I've had happen with me, and I know it's real. You can say whatever you want to call it. It doesn't change what I've experienced. It's not a debate. So you continue believing whatever you want to believe, and I know what's happened to me with my own personal experiences.
That's cool.
And that's it. I mean, you don't tell me what's wrong with my mind and shit like that. Just leave it right there, dude.
You can be mistaken too. That's fine. That's okay.
Tempest, you really don't know, though. You really don't know, and you sound really silly by saying these things because I've had these things happen. You're not taking away the experience by saying it didn't happen. It was in my head.
And everybody else that apparently experiences karma as well.
Kitty, instant karma we were talking about. Stay focused.
Yep. That's right.
Kitty, I go to the long run.
I'm not tripping, but I know what happened to me. You don't. Yeah. So you have your experiences, I have mine.
I know technically that Rose is absolutely correct. It's an absolute part of reality, because the example that I gave you is the long one that we can actually clinically validate by experiences. We know that people that are selfish, when they get to life's end, die with deep regret. So
statistically, probably not.
What?
But not everyone. Not everyone.
No, every single fucking person that lives egoically has that thing to deal with.
Dies alone and miserable. That's a pretty broad brush to paint everybody who apparently has an ego with Rob.
It's the fact. You choose to believe whatever you damn like, but that is the absolute baseline fact, because that's the way humans are made. This comes back to those primitive survival instincts in us all.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I bet there's been some selfish people who have died.
Well, you can go and
surrounded by friends and family and stuff like that as well. So
that's the reality. All right, Kitty, thank you very much. Thank you, Kitty.
Can I make one more comment?
I enjoyed it.
Can I make one more comment?
Is that it?
Can I make one more comment, Rob?
What's it about?
Please?
What's it about?
It's just the whole ego topic. Just quickly, all right.
No, we just discussed it.
Yeah, but it's not finished though. So what I wanted to say, and I'm entitled to my opinion too, Rob. So so let me at least just say it, and I'll shut up. Okay. All right.
Okay. Shut up then. Oh, all right. Because that just would have went on and fucking on and on and on. All right, Benny. Where do we get to? Oh, you asked me about down, right, Rob? Anything?
Yeah, I mean, I like Tempest and all, but I mean, it is like wow. It's like, okay, I understand you don't believe it. That's fine. You already made your point. You don't believe it. You think it's something in your brain that you're creating this happening and stuff like that. No, that's not the case. So like, you can believe whatever you want. I respect that, but you need to respect me by me saying this is my experience, and you can't say my experience isn't real because you're telling me it is. Or because you're telling me it is.
Well,
you can't do that.
Got you there.
No, not Rob, to Tempest. No, to Tempest. You can't tell me my experience is not my experience.
Yeah.
Exactly, and
that.
that's 100% true, because we really do need to trust our experiences, because that's the greatest teacher of all.
Well, by the way, Rob, you got to remember, worldwide, people are watching, they're listening, they're liking, they're subscribing, they're commenting below, and they're wondering, why is Tempest a guy named Tempest Kitty? And I got to answer that question for you guys, because he thinks he can convert you. Now, I'm talking about real men out there, the men that ain't got that limp wrist, fruity pebble, fucking faggoty Andy style. I'm talking to you. I want you to comment below, and I want you to let me know worldwide. Is Luke Dog wrong in saying men should be men and women should be women and Adam and Eve should be Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve? If I'm wrong, you let me know. But if you're wrong about your comment, you know, that's your risk. Comment at your own risk. Because I will cuss you out. Bad. Very good. I will.
Thank you,
Luke. 9 times.
Thank
you. You don't think I'll do it to you? You don't think I'll do it? You don't think I'll do it to you? What? You're special all of a sudden? All of a sudden, we don't get because you are the breed. I don't care what breed you are. I'm the newest breed, and I beat every other breed. Woo! Bitches.
Hey, Luke. Benny just drew you on the ball. It's your microphone and everything. And
hey, Benny, that toaster's a crook, and so's down corner.
Benny knows how to do that artwork stuff.
So you and Dallas cool?
Hey?
You and Down are cool?
No, he's changed true colours in the last few days. This is what happens when you escalate pressure on.
Benny, make a hot Hogan or something, man. I want to see like yellow already. That's some red. Red and yellow. Oh my God, the Spinny Rooney's back. Look, I call him the Spinny Rooney because he's
we know Sally at all?
Rooney. Like I'm just gonna stare at it and see if it hypnotizes me.
Do we know Sally at all, anyone?
Let her talk.
Yeah.
Then I'll
of course you know Sally.
No, it's Tempest. It's Tempest.
He tried.
Come on.
You tried.
Sally.
Come on. Come on. Come on. You go ahead and we'll be there later.
Yeah, be right there.
That's right. Now, okay, just Penny needs some info for me. Rob, I want you, Dan, and Lady in the room. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. It'll be brutal, mate, because I'm you know, I'm not going to fuck around with bloody people in their pansy-ass position in life.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, well, I don't have time, you know. I'm bloody going to die soon, sooner or later, and I don't want to just waste my time. I just want to get into life and do whatever I can to help people.
Yeah,
and
that's
so, Toaster, Benny, Toaster, he's a crook. Promise you.
Why is he a crook? Why do you say that?
Well, they have a coalition. They had a coalition meeting. So these are the guys that are basically gunning for me. And Toaster was a part of that meeting, and Down was a part of that meeting. And I've seen a couple of chats from Down, and like you, Rose, I'm very quick and accurate in making a read of what they're saying. It's almost like it's transparent, you know. And it's very accurate.
Well, I'm not sure because Toaster, that's kind of shocking to me.
No,
I don't know.
I promise you. He's like a super bloody
I don't think so.
troll. So what he does and what his specialty is
he's been consistent with me.
Hey?
Well, okay, just me personally. I can't say with you because I don't know what your experiences are. But with me personally, he's been consistent. So just tell me what he's done to you then.
Yeah. He's good. I'm glad sure he's damn good. But I always had that uneasy, like, so I'm looking at the person and I'm looking at the context of the environment that's going on at the moment. You know, the relationships between people, who he's hooking up with, all that sort of stuff. I'm sort of got an awareness of that. And so I've always been indifferent about it.
I got breaking news.
This is bloody one of Vladimir's profiles, that one. So
nice try, Vlad. Yacht.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yes. Go back to Romania. No, I'm joking, Betty. Just joking.
Yeah, he's not from
Lebanon.
Romania.
He's a Lebanese. There's something about the Lebanese. They're a righteous set of pricks, and they cause a lot of trouble. And I know I'm live, and I don't damn well care.
Yeah, Vlad's a bitch.
Yeah, I was right.
I agree with that one. Now, Toaster, that's a different story, but Vlad.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, for a long time, Toaster, I just felt.
From the Prodigal Champ. What does that mean? He just sent me that. I invited him.
There was
I
something about him, right?
I invited him one time.
At the top
Also, do not forget Hillary, I think, is...
My feelings about him are that he's a super troll.
Rob, I think Luke wants you to talk to him.
Oh, okay.
Rob, you asshole.
Yes, Lukey. Also, do not forget Hillary.
Don't you also
giving testimony against Ben.
Go fishing with your son.
So, I know Hillary, but who's the testimony against?
That's what I'm wondering. Biggie's on. Wait, you can't come in. I am at my other job.
Like it's code for, some black dude.
Oh, he's listening, though. He's here. Hey, Prodigals. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Prodigal Champion. He's watching right now. Prodigal Champion. Prodigal
Welcome aboard. Come on in.
You can catch him world motherfucking wide with Luke Dog, people like Rose, Rob, you man.
I don't like Hillary. I don't like her at all.
What do you think of Hillary?
I think she's a troll.
Elaborate.
Sorry. That's my position.
I said elaborate.
Now, down corner, that guy, I always knew that he was trolling. And he had this, it's almost like a fetish for me. Like I was his pet target. I mean, in his house in America, photos of me. And we caught him with the photos. And no, Benny, I'm not on this one, mate. Because he was in coalition. No, I understand, mate, but I won't. I'll try to. Don't make offence. This is one call I'm making. Yeah, but hey. No, that's right. No, I trust Benny.
Sorry, I'm drunk.
Benghazi, it's cold.
So is Hillary after you, Benny? Then that definitely confirms she's a... Yeah, well, see, she's a trollette.
Hillary with the pink hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who she is.
Yeah, well, can't we go after her?
Yeah, you can go after her.
Yeah.
She was trolling me.
Yeah. Well,
but
Benny,
she was nice.
Yeah. Well, they're all afraid of me. Promise you. They will not come into a room with me because I know I'll expose them every time.
She's nice, though. Hillary's harmless.
Oh, no, I respect what you're saying.
Fuck Hillary!
No, they get caught up in fucking ego games and it starts to eat away at their soul.
Yeah, but she's not
but everyone's nice when they're in life.
You left me alone. She's cool, dude. She's not a troll. Like, she told me a couple things. I talked to her back. She respected what I had to say, and she never bothered me.
Proof is in the pudding.
Not for me. Anyway.
So? I don't have a problem with her.
I'll deal with her with a very firm hand, but a loving one. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
One thing you got. Okay, mate. This coalition are doing it. They're trying to split me and Benny up because, you know.
Well, they can't do that. Benny's has a good mind.
Sometimes we have fallen out. Benny, can we consider stopping that sort of stuff? You know, just go full on brotherhood. Full on brotherhood, old man. No more.
Oh, yeah, Hillary with the pink hair. She thinks you're J-Dubs?
Yeah,
Hillary Clinton.
Well, that's not the first time I heard that. You'd be surprised the people who do say that.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I'll tell you off air, Benny. I'll tell you in private. I know a few people that say that.
Yeah, but it was started as a rumor to fracture Benny and I think, or it's related to that.
But I don't think she's the one that started it. I think the person who started it, Benny, the person who started it was, remember the show I was doing a long time ago? Initials RC.
Benghazi.
He's the one that first brought it up.
Oh.
RC. I'm not going to say it online. Here, I'll type it on the side chat.
Golden rings. By the way, did you guys know Hillary Clinton is still on trial for Benghazi?
Oh, okay. Now I'm caught up.
That's what
I finally got on There
you go. He's watching. We're away. You guys ain't even said hi to him. I did.
Oh, okay. That's interesting, Rose.
Because
that's
where it started. I typed it on the side for a reason, Rob.
I know.
Well, don't say it then.
I just did.
Why?
So we can move on. Sorry, Rose. Pardon me. But there is a reason I did it. Because I kicked his ass.
Well, don't do that to me, dude. Don't do that to me.
Okay, all right. My apologies. But there was a reason outside you, Rose.
Okay, please.
That person, I kicked his ass majorly, right? I own him in terms of the spiritual question.
Well, anyways, thanks for doing that, Rob.
All right. Well, forgive me.
Rob, I gotta actually go to bed here in a minute. And you know what? Take a rose with me, man. I got shit.
Anyway, yeah, well, actually, Rose, to be fair, I just saw the name, and it was something really important in my mind, and I just blah. Didn't even think. So, my apologies. Now.
All right, Benny, that's where it came from. That's all I'm saying. Next time I'll do that in private.
Or what?
Good move. All right, now where do we get to? So Benny, just to answer your question, right? Down corner. Now I'm immovable, right? There's nothing on this fucking planet to change my position, other than higher truth. You know, if persons have got it, they'll find that I'll listen. But outside of that, you know, I will not move. Now my call on down is I'm kicking his ass to the curb, but I'll still talk to him when he's ready. But it now has to be, you know, he has to come to me with truth, and I will, because I've known him bullshitting, so I've known all the while, all these little capers, but I just thought that he was actually improving. But I promise you, right? He's still got his bad hat on, still paying.
Rob, I gotta go, bro. You know, it was fun. I had a great time, but Luke Dog is a job, man. And you know what? Quite frankly, I got a job. I got bills to pay. I got shit I want to have, and quite frankly, I don't need this bullshit. So if you people in YouTube's world want Luke Dog to stick around, you better start PayPal me.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking around. But God bless, be blessed, stay blessed. Goodbye.
Yeah, be cool, dude. And just bang, gone. Now that's the enlightened footprint. Just they move like lightning. Okay, so down, my final position, unnegotiable. I will talk to him at any time. You know, bring him into the room, but I'll be very blunt and candid with him. And he'll have to convince me now that he's worth spending some time on. Yeah, well, mate, I'm not moving ground. That's it. Final decision. Now, it's good to have final decisions anyway, because you can move on with things. We don't want to get attached to needy fucking people that keep shitting in our pants, or shitting in their pants, whatever. So the second person is, so that's down. Who's the other one?
Toaster.
Yeah, Toaster. Now, he's sort of lost me. I don't really want to have too much to do with him at all. And
you called him a criminal, though. That's like a big thing.
Well, that's okay. When did I do that? When did I call him a criminal?
A criminal, you said he was.
No,
20 minutes ago, dude.
Did I?
Well, go back and listen. Yeah, dude, I'm not
okay,
misquoting you.
yes, I know. It's okay, I got it.
Like, you're scaring me now, dude.
I'm not scared.
No, you know what I mean. You just said that 20 minutes ago.
I understand. No, with him, right, it's criminal what he's done. Not criminal in the legal sense, but it's a harsh act that he does. What he does, or at least my read of him, he's basically the kind of guy that really nestles up, and that's his specialty, with the victim, and then he just works them from the inside. I wouldn't not allow him to get to that position, so I kept him at arm's length. And I just saw him today where he was in that coalition group. Now, he shouldn't be there. You know, if he's a genuine person and he's sort of supporting me, there's no argument that, you know, for him sitting in that group. And equally, Down was in that group. Again, same deal. No argument for him to be there. So I'm really firmly convinced that these people are, you know, on the opposition team. But, you know, hey, if I'm wrong, I'll be the first to admit it, but I guarantee you I'll know it in their personage, because you can't cheat on this shit, because it's not coming from the brain. It's coming from other places, which have no choice, right, components to it. And not like the brain that can sort of head off in multiple directions. There are some hardwired pieces of being a human. And that's why I think I'm very accurate, or we're very accurate at reading people. Because they can't hide this shit. They just can't. It's impossible. So, Benny, that's my position. Hope you'll respect it. Yeah, cool. Good on you, mate. Appreciate it very much. You'll see, you know, I'll handle them with all the love and care that they deserve. So, in other words, if they're trying to come to the good side, you know, I'll be supporting them all the way. And if they, you know, are still hanging on to the bad side, well, you know, I'll kick their ass some more. But one of the things I'll be doing, so they're listening probably, one of the things I'll be doing is that I'll put certain people at arm's reach, you know, and that, it'll be up to them to come and ask for help. And if they don't, I don't care. That's their problem now. Yeah. So, that's that. Yes, sir. Master Benny, please speak. Oh, right. What, you and me? Oh, okay. Yeah. This is a good old days. Rose, do you want to see our first hangout together, me and Benny? Yeah. It's live's fine. We don't care. Obviously not, Rose. Oh, it's a 30-second clip. Okay. Now, let's roll a videotape.
We have somebody in the room, Benny.
So this is me, right? Now, I've just finished writing the book and excited. I think, was it early times? That's me there. Not the prettiest person in the world, but I don't think too ugly.
Yeah. And he's from Europe. Yeah, do you want to say anything?
Look at those eyes going, watching everything intently.
I want to say something. Go
What's that?
You're a gangster. What does that mean? Am I gonna have to kick you?
So, and from that moment, Rose, I hope you're listening. Are you there, Rose? Oh, damn, she's not there, or she's playing quiet. so, she's AFK. Well, we'll play it again when she comes back. But it'll show, because that's our relationship, really, Benny, right? You putting your stuff and me cackling.
Well, good, Benny. Right? Okay, you're a gang. Is he just trying to be funny? Okay, I'll let that slide for now. Who else? I got a blank box. I got a blank box here. What is it?
That's the next one,
Oh, okay. I want to see this one now because I just saw the title.
There's a ball on the street.
Yeah, we have a new friend named Benny from Europe.
Who's that weird dude? Another weird dude.
Yeah.
I'm calling Benny.
Benny.
Welcome, Benny.
Benny.
Man, yellow balloons go by. Yeah, I don't think that's him.
You must have been sitting in your chair, cackling away at this stuff.
Does Santa Claus actually exist?
What a stupid question.
We must do if we're following this line of thought.
Listen now, in a memory, then written to the psyche of the ones who see.
Why? Why?
Oh. Why not? I want to. I don't care. You worried about? Because I just like the dynamic, and how you're playing with them. Because it said there, dominate. I want to see how you dominate them. Come on, Benny. If you say no, that's it. But okay, all right, thanks. And besides, we're waiting for Rose to come back.
Now, I said buckle in. I didn't say talk until I'm done. Please allow yourself to put your judgment. Get a lot of information because.
Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Oh, Benny. Really, Benny?
You're muted. Okay. Yes, you're good now. Muted again, muted.
Why did you do that, Benny? That was the second time.
Third time.
Oh, third time.
What is Ben?
Oh my goodness.
Situation.
No, it was Benny, I think, right?
No, wrong.
Yeah, and Benny was drawn here because he was the one that was talking about the being fake, and I like fantasy and stuff like that. But his higher self collectively, with us, brought him here so we could start seeing aspects of what he truly wants to believe in, but is so afraid. And then he gets to a point of, I can't handle it, and that was his short circuit mind, and that was his representation of that.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. What? Yeah, sure. Sure. Well, actually, to be fair, I'd have to listen to it a bit more closely, but I was taken by the facial movements and that, so that tells me that they're talking shit. Well, if you like, we go back and analyze it closely.
But is so afraid, and then he gets to a point of, I can't handle it.
Now, we know that's wrong, because in the enlightened state, there's... Is that person transsexual? Yeah. Yeah, I know. But...
I was talking about the thing,
Here we go.
and I like fantasy and stuff like that. but his higher self collectively.
Higher self. Where's that fucking higher self? Higher self. Well, Benny, there's only one true self and one false self. That's it.
And hugging atheist weirdos.
maybe. Oh, hey, are you back, Rose?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you mind if we just run through this? We were reminiscing about the old days, me and Benny. Yeah. Okay. So there's this person, right? You got, a bit of a flip-flop person on spirituality. So we're just dissecting it to see if there's any truth in it.
With us, brought him here so we can start seeing aspects of what he truly wants to believe in, but is so afraid. And then he gets.
So truly wants to believe in. I got an immediate fucking problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
But is afraid. Now we know, you and I know Benny's enlightened, so there's no fear state, and also there's no belief state because he knows the absolute truth. So I think this hairy. See, Rose, on a serious note, these people piss me off greatly because they basically are spreading lies, and that does
what?
harm to other people.
They're what? Doing spiritual harm to other people?
Absolutely, because
yeah, absolutely, yes.
False thought in their head about how things really work.
Yep.
And that blocks the truth.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
People have demons.
I mean, if that person was still on the internet, I'd be wanting to go and speak to them tomorrow.
Yeah.
And kick their ass.
They're infested.
Now they wouldn't accept it, but I'd do it and I'd try and embarrass them as publicly as I could.
In other words, he short-circuits his mind.
Short circuits the what? Mind.
And that was his representation of that by muting. That was it. So send him your love, he'll be fine.
Benny, much love to you. Benny, much love and appreciation.
Send your love. Send your love. I have a problem with that statement too. I'm just trying to think how to phrase it. Because you don't fucking send love. Well, love just is. When you piss off the ego, it just is, and then you just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're learning from me, bro. That's what you have to do sometimes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. No, I'm getting them.
There's nothing even to say. It's just,
Yeah,
whatever.
Well, I can tell.
Yeah,
It's okay. Right. Yeah, but if it's not, I know also when it's not.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That was announced for him to experience, and we were all a part of it. Awesome.
Oh, really? Fucking hell.
Look at his face. He's just so smug.
Well, that's the truth. This is the karma.
Self-righteous. It's like a self-righteousness look on their face.
Oh,
I see a lot of the atheists, they have that look on their face. It's that self-righteousness.
Yeah, and that's right. It's a false confidence.
Yeah.
But also, you can have a look at this person's
Disgusting.
form. There's health problems in that form of that person, if not now, down the track.
Something.
All right, roll the videotape.
I'm okay now, right?
No, we can't. Yeah,
I can barely hear it.
Damn, right? Yeah, it's really strange. I don't know what's
It ends, it breaks.
What the hell? He can't even talk. What's wrong with him?
Oh, meditating maybe, or dropped an acid pill.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm.
Wake up.
Snap out of it. Come
Hey.
on. 1, 2, 3.
Boo.
Come on.
Boo.
You will wake up. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. I believe in you, dude. Come on. Come on. You got it. You got it. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Shake it off.
Come on.
There you go. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Oh.
Go on. Keep shaking it.
Hey, St. Tommy, welcome.
Hey, Tommy.
Greetings, this is Cyborg Shakani. How are y'all?
We brought a fresh breath air in here. We were watching this dude in this meditative. Some shit's going on here.
That's all good people.
What's happening is this bloke's doing this channeling bullshit.
Oh, that's what he's doing?
I think so.
That was weird. Yeah. It's creepy.
Cyber, did you have a message for us?
He's still going.
Oh, God.
Cyber, does he have a message for us?
The demons will come to...
No, it's fine. That's who he's channeling. Sorry.
What happened?
Something's off. No,
Yeah,
something's off.
It's okay. I'm not sure why it's allowed to.
I reckon when he gets to the end of this, he'll go around the room and say, "Who wants to sleep with me?"
Oh, fucking A.
Oh, I heard it as well.
Whew, this is hilarious. Came just in time, Tommy.
Wasn't aroused.
I don't know. I think it was because it's in this on this video.
It's on this video.
Something that has to do with...
That was quite strange.
It has to do with one of you people on this panel. Is close to Jesus.
Connie right now.
Demon does not want to allow me to speak. One of you are in here.
It's not a matter of disagreement. It's a matter of vibrational resonance.
Vibrational resonance. Oh, Benny, that was lovely. That was really, really.
That was hilarious.
Hey, Rose.
Mm-hmm.
This is when Benny and I first met. This is me when I first came. That's me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is when I first met these bloody idiots. The persecuted.
Full room.
Yeah, it was.
Did you even know what you were getting yourself into in this one, Rob?
No.
You didn't?
No idea.
Oh.
But this is,
we all. At least you can admit that and say, no, I didn't know.
No, that's right. That's the truth. Truth sets you free. Now, watch the little moment that comes up between Benny and I. So this is the first time that we meet, and it's actually been the signature to our relationship from this point. Constant relationship from here forward. You'll know what I mean when it comes.
Any from Europe? Yeah. Do you want to say anything? You want to say something? Go ahead. You're a gangster. What was that?
It's like gangster. Rob's arm involved. That's when Rob fell in love, right there.
That's right. That was the moment.
Okay,
that was the moment he fell in love. Look at him. Rob's all, fuck yeah. I like this guy. We're friends forever.
That's it.
That was it. That's all you had to say. I'm a gangster.
Well, we don't need to say much. That's our signature date.
That was cool.
That was cool. That was brilliant.
What have you been up to, Tommy?
Yeah, welcome, Tommy. You're muted.
Just doing my thing, running my mouth and working a little bit, and visiting with other cool peeps on G+, and arguing a little bit, ranting a little bit, you know, just the usual, hanging out.
Rose, we don't argue that much, do we?
Argue? No.
Well, we have our moments.
I won't take your shit. Yeah.
I won't take your shit either.
Me either. That's messy.
Both of y'all got spunk. Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Shit, either one of you.
No, I just don't take no shit. Yeah. That's what makes Tommy, makes me, Rob, Pill.
Ben.
You know? That's who we are. Ben, yeah.
Josh
That's
Bell.
why we all like each other. Oh, Josh Bell. I'm sorry. Rob Benny, Josh Bell.
Josh Bales.
That's it. Who's that drawing of behind you, Tommy?
That's some ancient painter called Van Gogh.
Oh, Van Gogh. I thought so.
He cut his ear off, allegedly. But,
right.
A painting.
Allegedly. Exactly.
That must be his better side.
That must be his better side. His other side without the ear, right?
Yeah.
Tommy's
Can't prove it otherwise.
Tommy's a fence sitter, allegedly.
No, he's not. He's not no fence sitter.
Yes, he is.
Tommy, you don't sit on the fence, do you?
I don't know. On some issues, I don't know. You know, so in some ways, in some ways.
Well, nothing wrong with that. You can do whatever you want.
Exactly. Sometimes.
If you feel like sitting up on that fucking fence, hey, so what? If you want to stay on the right side of the fence, so what? If you want to get on the left side of the fence, fuck it. If you want to do jumping jacks across it and do cartwheels, so be it. There you go.
But don't expect me to not come up and kick you in the ass if I see you sitting on the fence.
If you can catch him, he would be doing cartwheels.
Good. I'll shimmy away though. Say see ya.
See you.
Shimmy. I like to shimmy. You know how to shimmy, Tommy?
Shimmy.
Yeah. Well, nah. Is that a dance or something?
Yeah, it's a shimmy.
Oh, okay. I've heard about it.
You like shake your shoulders from left to right, and you put your hands up and clench your fist, or you could have your hands out. It's okay. No, a little bit lower, like your the bottom of your rib, right where your ribs are. Yeah, and then shake. Shaky. Left and right. There you go. That's a shimmy. See, he did it. He did shimmy.
I'm learning. I'll come up
You did that hella quick. That wasn't difficult. No, that'd be $100 on PayPal. No.
Yes, it's worth every dime. Dancing lessons.
There you go.
Speed
dancing lessons. Speed dancing lesson. Less than a minute. Any dance you want. I can help you Macarena in less than a minute. See? I just programmed it into him. He already know what to do now. See? That easy. And it's like a Tommy, and then he knows exactly what to do.
You have a good influence on me, Rose. You do.
Yes.
She's the person. Hey,
Hit the shimmy now.
Guys,
I do like to dance. I just don't dance well, you know. But
I know, dance in a chair. You can sit down and dance. That's my favorite.
That's right, man.
Yeah, that's right. I'll groove like fuck in a chair. Like, hey, I'm the best dancer if I'm sitting in a chair. You can't fuck with me. Don't make me get up. You think this is making you look bad? So I tell people all the time at dances. Sometimes.
Just take a breather for a minute. We're going to watch Benny Pranks Nadia.
Oh, cool.
You totally depraved, miserable bastard, you.
Oh, shit.
Not just. You think the man is totally depraved. You haven't seen Mary.
I want to hear this.
Yeah, number one. Number two, it's like,
getting excited.
I know.
You just back from like about a year ago. That's what you were hearing.
Hey, the limits on my atonement are rather extreme, and my grace is absolutely irresistible. And well, I may not be a saint, but I persevere like you wouldn't believe. So.
She's not. Disability. It was already out the window.
Yeah.
She's batshit crazy. Okay.
So golf was gonna.
Okay.
Hey, Benny, that's my tactic, isn't it? Sort of kicking the ego in the chin, isn't it? Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hang on a minute. How come out there down the track, when I do it, you want to do the soft shoe shuffle. Have you learned something? And the big question is, are you getting any results? Not answering, Benny. Thinking, typing. Yes. So, okay, that didn't help. I'm going to move to the super nanny strategy. It's a little less abrasive, but it's very, very firm.
Sorry. It didn't sound right. Okay. Kind of caught me off guard there, Rob. Yeah. Don't think anybody's paying attention, do you?
No, I know that you were listening. Now, you mean this one, Benny? Mr. Long.
Hey, fireworks or gunshots? I have a question. Fireworks or gunshots? It's a question.
Gunshot.
The hood may never know.
Fireworks, I guess.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's just fireworks, I think.
Well, that's all I got.
Alright, that was a bad joke. Okay, moving on.
You really captured my nose, Benny. You really did.
That's brilliant, Benny.
He doesn't have the tree anymore, though, Benny. You have to paint Van Gogh behind him. I want to see that.
You're probably not going to
He'll get it.
Yes. Oh, there's the tree. Okay, the tree with Van Gogh.
Look at that.
That looks like Hulk Hogan. That's not Tommy. That's Hulk Hogan when he was on getting sick from the steroids.
I want to represent.
Tommy looks way better than that, dude.
Stage.
Well, you kind of did him in Van Gogh.
And,
That's interesting.
When I have fun, that's when I play the best.
Oh.
I think having fun is really important, but at the same time, it doesn't mean you shouldn't practice.
All right, cool neighbors. I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah, all right, dude.
All right, Tommy.
I'd better crash, get a few hours sleep.
James, what?
Love seeing you.
All
Love
right,
it better to watch you go. No, it's playing. I'm playing. Love you, Tommy.
Right guy.
Now, this is J-Dubs.
I know who J-Dubs is.
Yeah, he's part of the group that basically escalated the tensions and caused all the problems.
Betty, you know if you put that video up on YouTube, you're going to get flagged down, right? Danny, you got me saying those hateful things towards James, though. Okay. That's good.
Prick boy.
Okay, so you want me to be serious? All right.
Oh, is that it?
I'm Prescott.
Oh, that's Prescott. I remember him. I was thinking of him being Shadow. Either.
No.
And I'm American, and I'm afraid of Benny. Check out his channel. Benny.
No, it does sound like that. I like him.
I just don't want to find myself going to Romania and getting arrested at the airport for this.
What?
Yeah.
That threat?
Hey, whoa! No, he's just bullshitting about.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
first came in and arcade and keep.
Now he's put a ton of beef on. He's a guy that I'm harassing, or at least his ego, because it's, he's not in a good place. I don't think.
And living here and someone hadn't chased them out with a bunch of nasty fucking racism.
Oh, that's Jello shots.
What the fuck was that?
That's Jello.
Yeah, he's a background sleaze, causing all sorts of drama crew.
Well, look at him. He's in the basement. He looks bored. Sure.
Oh, but yeah, Ben is
Or is that his house? He has two
know,
refrigerators.
with schizophrenics, right, Shay?
Well, to be fair, technically it wasn't. I guess technically racism. He didn't. Technically he didn't. He didn't drop the ER. He didn't say the ER.
So doesn't matter. It's only racist if he says the ER. What the fuck?
I'm trying to figure out Benny too. He's been talking to me for 2 months.
That's ridiculous.
The day that I even was taking him seriously enough to have a conversation with him. It took this guy 2 months, and now I'm like, okay, this guy just seems to be kind of a schizophrenic weirdo, and that's okay because I hate weirdos. You know, and if they want to act like that, that's fine. I'll talk to him. You know.
Now that's a common part of the behaviours. They just broadcast all these assessments and character assessments.
Yeah, it's like, come on, who are you talking to?
But that shows why I have that strict sort of control, because as soon as they broadcast something, I trap it and then investigate the basis for it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because, well, the nature of the whole beast, you know, the bully, is that it's just always a lie that comes out of the mouth. So you just stop it. And
I see. Okay, I get it now. Yeah. Dude, I was always telling you, stop, let them talk. You're like, no. And okay, I get it. All right.
Well, the thing is, you let them talk, they just fucking ramble on, and they take the conversation away from the target points.
I know. They do that on purpose.
Yeah, of course they do.
He's not a bad person.
I don't know. I don't always watch chat, so I can spend weeks in a room with somebody.
Yeah, he's a cunning man, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Benny, what did you want to do now? What? What did you want to do next? I just didn't want to sort of get caught sitting here watching these things all night, because I don't like them, you know. I don't like them.
It's just as bad as having them in here.
Well, Benny, but, you know, we can't be impacted on it. You got to remember, I guess we've got to remember that Benny sat shotgun through all of this, and he still maintained the good stuff.
I know.
They can, but I don't know. I don't like it. When I look at it, I just want to do something about it.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. Oh, is that another one there, Benny? So this is something different. Oh, good. Exciting, I hope.
At Hungry Jack's, 10 chicken nuggets are just $2.95, made with 100%.
Don't eat that shit. It's evil.
Yeah, I know.
Golden tempura coating. 10 chicken nuggets for just $2.
He said coating. It make you eat. When you finish eating, it makes you feel like you just took 10 coatings.
With you, Benny. I'll go knock him out. I'll relinquish his channel from his authority. How about that, Mr. Long Duck Dong? Well, you know what I think about that, Benny? I think anyone who has the name Duck Dong is a fucking dumb as a dog shit, I think. I think you should flush him. He's a vegetarian. Ugh. Haters are gonna hate, Benny. Fuck them. Fuck the haters. Flush the haters in the toilet, Benny. Who is he talking to, Benny? Is that his god? Is that who he worships? Is he having some? Is he mentally ill?
Rob, Benny doesn't understand. What do you mean that you don't like it?
So we move on.
Oh, okay. Because I lived that experience, so I know what it is. I know all the dynamics, and looking at that,
same here.
It serves no purpose. I can't. So if the guys were here now and in a room, I'd look at it for evidence happily, but then I'd straight over go to the room and want to deal with them. So, you know, because I can't do that, I don't see the point in watching it.
Right. They're probably long gone anyways.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's nothing like that. Nothing like that.
No, I know what you mean, though. No, I know what you mean. I'm just saying, even if you could want to help them after watching this, half of them aren't even on Google Plus, or they already changed their names.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, no, I mean, like I've got John May in Australia, and I can go after him legally, so I'm happy about that.
Nice.
And there's an organisation here in Australia that basically handles these sort of matters on the internet. So I've got some evidence.
Yeah, I was telling you about that. That they have that.
Yeah, they do. That's true.
That's good that you found that.
It's the right thing to do. So I will eventually get to those tasks.
Mm-hmm.
I know I know the whole scenario now, so I know how to manage it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd rather see something funny, That's all. I just don't find them funny.
Mm-mm.
I'm afraid. Just me. So, Benny, so it was funny to me. That's why I made the clips. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No,
Probably at the time, yeah.
Maybe on another night, when we've got a skinful. I don't drink. When we sort of settled in for a bit of a fun thing, we could do it. But I don't know. I just don't feel the mood. Here we go. This one has a unit.
You guys should watch one of my videos. That shit's insane.
They what?
My videos, that shit is fucking nuts, dude.
Well, I'd probably enjoy that, Rose.
It's pretty crazy. Oh shit! I'll go back and I'll listen. I'll just laugh my ass off. Like, oh my god, it's hilarious. Seriously, it's fucking hilarious to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's really good. I mean, watching the ones that have Benny active in it, I just get a real kick out of that. And it'd be the same watching your stuff and yours watching me when we go to town. So, excuse me.
Benny, I would really like to talk to you someday, Benny. Hey, what's Benny up to? Get out.
Well, that's Beckle. Sounds like Beckle.
Benny.
Yeah, Beckle.
Benny's drawing on his side. Benny's our pet project. We're trying to turn him into a good person. I don't have this guy figured out yet, but he makes me laugh. He's got a good wolf in there somewhere, but he's still got the wolf too. He's always changing his avatar, drawing on it, and then writing these random weird things on the chat. But anyway, hey, J-Dubs, man, it's good talking to you.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah. That was a good one. That was good. I like that.
Most inhabited nation.
Benny says, yeah, Rose, yours is funny.
Yeah, shit's fucking insane.
Well, Benny, another day, another dollar. I might call it quits, I think. And it was a really good day. Oh, I probably need to catch up on a couple of things.
Same here.
What happened?
Benny, you should start a hangout. No, it's fine.
What happened today? What happened today?
Yeah. What was the highlight of this hangout for you, Rob? Before you leave.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to think. Get out of bed. Got up early. Yeah. No. What happened this morning? I got out and I was sort of engaging pretty early. There was a bunch of people floating around. So the A team were there, and then I sort of engaged in, and I gave a few of them a few taps.
No, I'm listening.
But I then came across the Coal Coalition, so I got a picture of them all there being orchestrated by, I don't know, Sydney. Mark Anoia was missing today. Don't know where he was. Bulldog was missing for most of the day, but he made a late day appearance. V Lad, again, late appearance in the day. But the big highlight was the collection of the people and seeing Down and Toasty together with the coalition. That's why I made my call on those two dudes.
Right, that's what you're talking about earlier, right?
Yeah. So I'm just thinking, oh, hang on, whoa. Holy moly!
Hmm.
It's you, Benny. Silly me. I thought it was a real dude. You know, what's
It's an
his
ad.
name? Damn. I thought it was going to be on for Young and Old. Yeah, so I guess the next move is... Oh, so what they did, they came in as a group and they sort of tried to suck me in
Mhm.
to create some scenarios, ask questions, and then, you know, with deliberately designed to have a response that they could take then and paint the brush that I'm mentally unwell, unstable.
Mhm.
What,
Mhm.
what other strategy would I be doing? Oh, something to do with gay sex or sex with young boys. They tried to frame a question around that.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Sleazy.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a bunch of different characters, Sandra said. And, you
Wow,
know,
you
so
had a
they,
long day, dude.
oh, yeah, it was a big day.
Yeah.
So we had a character, Benny, there's a new character floating around. It's Guru, and that's Cerberus. So Cerberus now has 3 characters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he had, hang on, Cerberus, Lucifer, which is
Mhm.
sort of like the alter ego but on the evil twist, and now this Guru character. What? Kuroda. Who are they? Yeah, so Gus, what's his name? Gus, I can't remember. Guy called Gus anyway, he came in. He's
forgettable.
Hey? He's what?
He's forgettable. That's why you don't remember. Forgettable.
No, he struck me as an interesting person, but I've had conversations with these trolls and they've really presented their good side quite well, quite effectively, but as soon as they get out the door, then they flip and go back to the bad behaviours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm reluctant to sort of consider trusting them until if I get, you know, more of a good coloring.
It's kind of like you know how that mob mentality.
Oh, absolutely, it's the mob mentality.
Yeah, because when you get them one-on-one, I mean, you can actually break through it. But if you have more than one of them, then they feed off each other and they encourage each other's behavior, and they have that mob mentality. I've noticed.
Yeah, but that's again why I use the techniques that I do, Rose. I'll lock them all down and I only let one of them up.
Chokehold.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you know, they're naughty children. You've got to be firm.
Lock them up.
Yeah.
That's good.
Lucky I don't have a big stick to whack them.
Right.
You can't whack people. That's not right. Yeah, so the guy's name is Gus
It's
Balance.
good to imagine now that if you could.
Yeah, what a sweet thought to send yourself to sleep at night.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna whack the fuck out of Bulldog tomorrow.
Well, actually, he's one bloke you know, if there was a rattan or whatever, I think I'd actually hit him with it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I brought him up.
Yeah, that's right. So Gus Ballinger, right? He's the dude we were trying to think of, and he masquerades as a Corrado.
Oh, very good accent.
And with a not a very good accent, and Sandra picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
And we insisted that he speak without the accent, and then that broke him down, and so he revealed himself.
Whoa, nice. Good catch.
Yeah, it was well done, dear. So it was an exciting day from that point of view.
Yeah, wow. Got a lot done.
I think so. I think a lot of things, but I'm under a bit of pressure because I don't know whether they've rang the healthcare unit. So when I left healthcare under my own volition, I still decided to stay connected to the system because when you're taking lithium, you have to take blood tests every month to make sure that the levels are correct.
Mm-hmm.
And so these guys know the address and name of that company, and the things that they were saying were suggestive of them, you know, basically dobbing me in. And I actually got a call from that agency
But they know the difference between people that are just trying to, you know, I mean, it's kind of obvious when you have people like this calling in, saying the things that they're saying, that you'd have to, dealing in healthcare and dealing with mental issues, you can tell that these people are definitely disturbed in the brain.
Yeah.
They're smart enough to know that.
Well, not really, because if you go back 12, when you go back 12 months, it's the same set of circumstances. You know, the difference being that I was, my frustrations were elevated probably to the max, and that was the context that they assessed me under. But I always felt that I wasn't bipolar. I felt quite fine, and I still don't think that I'm bipolar. So I don't have mood swings or anything like that. So, and I was really patient. I tried every possible thing I could do tactfully without getting upset or annoyed to try and convince those people to do an assessment, you know, other than bipolar. And it resulted in me lodging an appeal, having a lawyer before a panel of 3, and I actually won that appeal, and then I was allowed to move out, and I didn't have to, so I was under my own care. It meant that if I wanted to, I could just throw the lithium in the bin and just walk away from it, but I didn't. Well, I didn't because you know, they told me that if you go off it without being weaned off, there could be some side effects, undesirable side effects.
Oh yeah, you don't want that.
No. Also, and that's why I'm still taking the lithium, because this care mob that I've been with, they just don't seem interested in progressing towards taking it off. So that worries.
Yeah, sooner or later you're gonna need to, though. You know that.
Well, it's causing me health concerns already. I mean, physical ones are actually things. So I really don't want it. So what I've done is I've actually dropped them as an organisation, and now I've gone back to public healthcare, the local GP. Yeah, but the thing was, the context of the discussion was that they were going to have the guys come around and pick me up. So it concerns me.
They wish.
Yeah, no, but it concerns me a little, given the experience last year, that they may well come again, and you know, I may not be able to defend myself. And I
You will. Don't worry about that. These people are just idiots. I wouldn't even give them that much credit.
Oh, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Whatever comes, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I'd prefer to stay here and keep working on, you know, the things that are dear to the heart. So that would be a little disappointing. Now, what we've done is we've engaged a legal person anyway to give us a bit of a barrier, so that should help. You know, overzealous healthcare workers, you know, passing judgment. And I think I'd pass. I've got no doubt I'd pass any sort of assessment, any honest assessment.
Yeah.
So there was that aspect, and what was the other thing they were bloody up to? Oh, there's another sort of thing they were sort of playing with. But, you know, this is the type of malicious, this is the level that it gets to with all the malicious behaviours. And that's why I'm just so dedicated to fighting it, helping these dudes sort of hopefully see the error of their ways, which is really, really difficult shit, as you well know.
Yeah.
And so that's that. And to actually have some form of justice. So if they won't just say sorry and mean it, then you know, apply the legal outcome. So there you go. That was a big day today.
Big day. Time to just relax with the family and have a good night.
Yeah, but I'm pretty relaxed, you know, so it doesn't stress me at all, right?
No, I don't mean like that. I mean just hanging out with the family, doing your shit, having fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for your kind support and thoughts.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're welcome. Thanks for having me on. 2 live shows in a row. Look at that, Rob. It's 3 o'clock here, so I'm gonna get going. But thanks for having me on, and God bless everybody. And you know, hopefully somebody got something out of this. Either how to laugh and how to smile, or just whatever. Doesn't fucking matter.
Well, I think the sessions tonight were brilliant. I just loved them. Yeah.
No.
Okie dokie. Keep well. More fun to come tomorrow and the next day and the next day after that. Life is just a ball. A what sort of ball? A yellow ball. Oh, okay. Benny's saying if I sue anyone, don't get him involved. No, I won't, Benny. I don't want to do that.
If you sue Benny, he'll owe you 10 balls.
I'd love to debate that Nephilim 3 again one time.
Oh, God.
Yeah, shit, yeah. Love to.
Oh, Benny said he just won't show up in court.
Well, Benny, we know that we've got no control over the enlightened ones, so we don't expect anything. All right, guys.
All right.
Be good, be good, be good.
Be good.
Yeah, Benny, are you okay? Or is there anything you wanted to talk about? Yeah, a little bit. Probably. No, I could stay up a bit. I mean, it's not that bad. If there's something you want to do, go and annoy someone. Oh, okay. Do you want to do something at all or not? You got any ones, or do you want to do your own stuff? Yeah. I like it live. I like it live. But, you know, we could do it undercover as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I've still got that issue with you, Benny. I wouldn't mind talking about. It's pissing me off a bit. Yeah, you know, look. I told you about that super nanny stuff, and I really think that's the way to deal with it. I just do. You know, I just don't. I cannot fucking work out how yours works. Look, I understand, Benny. You're your own person, and I'm not going to force you. Well, I can't fucking force you, but you know, it's just the way it is. I'm not changing ground. I'm fucking staying with the way I'm doing it. I don't care who they are or whatever. So, I suppose, no, mate, no, because it's actually helping them, I think. But yeah, but I'm not sure. I mean, you've been at it probably longer than me, so maybe you're right. But I just want to keep trying it for a little bit longer. all right, got the message, but I'm immovable. Ah, so you found out what I'm up to. Right. Yeah. No, but Luke's sticking with me on this one, I think. Well, he doesn't object, right? You get into the room and you start mucking around with the bloody access to give these people a voice. And you can't do that, Benny. Yeah. So? Never. How come you said that? What religion? What the hell are you talking about? Benny, what religion? You don't tell me you're a fucking Christian or something. Oh, thank goodness for that. You had me worried. No, I hate atheism. So, hey, well, there you go, Benny. That's another different point that you and I have. I hate atheism with a passion. I just do. You know, so stick your atheism up your ass. I just don't think it'll work. But anyway, no, it doesn't matter, mate. We'll be fine. Yeah. Well, hang on. I was just going to stop this screen sharing because I want to have a look at what they're doing out the outside. You know that problem with the screen bombing. So stop. There we are. Let's just make that present to everyone. Okay, yeah, you know, but I think in summary, I mean, I think we'll be fine because, you know, we're enlightened. So it's just this, because what it is, Benny, we're nearly at the, what it is, Benny, we're nearly at the end of the journey, I think, and it's really, we're right at the cusp. What do we do to get them over the line? Now, you say you got to do the soft shoe shuffle. I say you got to burn with people, but I'm gonna change it a little to do the super nanny dance. So that's all. No, you can't hurt them. You're only hurting egos. I don't fucking care. He shouldn't have done the wrong thing. He shouldn't have done the wrong thing. But hey, right, the door's open. He can come and have a talk. But I tell you, I'll be red hot on his ass, watching every single move he makes. But the door's open always. Who was the other one? Down and Toasty. Toasty. Yeah, I don't want to really deal with him anymore. Fuck him. Piss him off. Well, you know, if you want to talk to him, but I don't. I don't want anything to do with him. I'm invested in Down. Yeah. Well, if he's an all right lad, he doesn't need us. Yeah. But trolls, yeah. Yeah, I know. I always knew. I just had this feeling about him. So that's him sort of done. It's just that, you know, I'm not going to really start spending too much time with people I don't really want to. Because you've got to remember, Benny, everything's in place. There's nothing they can do about it. I'm not sure I accept that to be true, sir. Oh, no, hang on. Sorry. To be fair, yes, probably does, but it's a Johnny-come-lately thing, and he just can't help himself. You know, that power buzz of the trolling keeps luring him in. So that's good cop, bad cop. And he keeps getting sucked in by it. So, here's what it is. I made my mind up. Okay, mate. Let's have a look at what you've said. Okie dokie. Well, thank you, viewers. Thanks for looking in. And any of you who are trolls, your life is but a sin. Stop